We are.
We're live.
Oh man,
What's up? Hello, Nancy. Thanks for joining me and Mike here.
How you doing?
I'm the ghost of Ziggy.
Sorry. I won't dox you. I'll say.
Oh,
Ghost
I
of
don't.
Ziggy.
Hey, everybody, like they can't recognize my voice. As soon as I open my mouth, I'm screwed.
Oh, I never heard it before, but I'll never forget her. I know the voice now. I mean, are you kidding me? I was just gonna ask her because growing up, I had the name Batista. People would call me Butt Taster. Did anybody call you? What was your stupid nickname they gave you? Like fancy?
Oh my God, really? Little Ninors.
Little what?
Little Ninors.
Ninors. That must have been inside thing, I guess, right? I don't know what that means.
It's Italian for little boobies.
Oh, oh my God, man.
But they should see me now after I had my kid. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Not really, but yeah, I had all sorts of well, I'll tell you, I spent almost every summer in Long Island. All my family's from like Brooklyn, Avenue U, and Queens, Long Island, all over there. Yeah, so I tromped all through that area. So yeah, I know what's up. Spumoni Gardens, woo woo.
I have a lot of family in Oceanside.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm from Southern California, actually.
No, Long Island. Long Island.
Oh, Long Island. Oh, okay. So you know Lindenhurst?
I know probably about 2 or 3 areas in Long Island.
Montauk Highway.
Yeah, Montauk. Yeah, everybody knows Montauk.
Yeah, Amityville. So my family was from. They all lived in Lindenhurst, out there by close to Amityville.
Yeah, a lot of the New Yorkers here fled to Long Island. Long Island. And, right. It was either Long Island and now they're going to Florida. Right? Yeah, Florida, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't talk.
Go to Miami Beach. Woohoo!
Yeah, well, I've been disowned by them, so it's all good.
I was just talking about how they shut it down because of all the spring breakers.
Well, yeah.
But what did they expect? I mean, that's the best place to go in Florida. Everything's open. You want to have a good time, go to Florida. Did they expect no one was going to go? I would go if I could.
They expect no one's going to go.
I guess I would too.
Nice weather. Everything's open. You could catch a movie. We can't even fucking catch a movie here anymore. Well, not yet. You got to go through 10. You got to go through 10 COVID tests to watch a movie.
Retarded. I'm ridiculous. So what were you guys watching then? You were watching
we're watching the Godzilla King of Monsters. He goes up against Mothra, Rodan, and some 3-headed monster that grows his head back when he gets it cut off.
We're watching it with no sound on the big screen right now.
Well, whenever they watch it, it's just something on the screen, like an action type of thing. We have it on like the 120-inch screen.
Oh, is that all? Nice.
Projection screen.
Yeah, so just I'm waiting for movies like Mortal Kombat to come on HBO Max. What just came out on HBO Max that I watched? Some crap, right? What was it? I can't.
Well, isn't it all crap?
Well, you got Mortal Kombat coming out. You got Matrix 4. I know you're not big on
Matrix 4.
Hey,
well, whatever.
Matrix, unless they bring Neo back, because it is the Matrix, they could just do a deja vu thing and bring Neo back, man.
He was in it. He's not in it.
Someone brought this up to me the other day, and I completely forgot about it, and now it's all coming back to me. Why do we need a Matrix 4?
We don't. Not unless they glitch it and they bring Neo back. I mean, there's no Matrix without Neo in my book. I mean,
my God.
Keanu, I mean, how are you going to do that? What are they going to do? Make a female? Seriously, I just don't see that happening. It's like, come on, let's get some new stuff. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of new from new content creators and new Indiegogos, but other than the big screen.
everything is supposed to be a blockbuster now.
Okay. I mean, a
Everything is
ballbuster.
supposed to be $850 million blockbuster now.
Well, they can give me $350 million and we'll produce Kid Millennium and blow everybody away. So, I mean, I think we're going to go Indiegogo with that anyway. So, to do some fan funding. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really creative people out there that can make, I mean, I make better friggin' videos in my bedroom with my friggin' talking to myself sometimes.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting though. You mentioned why make a Matrix Part 4. Well, I gotta tell you,
Right.
this Godzilla movie watching was probably like the 100th one ever made. It's gotta be. There's so many freaking Godzilla movies.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's something
because even Japan was still putting out Godzilla movies every year.
Even though we put out like
no, but
10.
I'm saying even though America wasn't getting bombarded every year with a Godzilla movie, Japan was still cranking them out left and right.
And there's always gonna be people like me, like, oh, there's a new Predator. Oh. Let's watch it.
Oh,
I know. He's coming back. Let's watch it. Carl Weathers.
Yeah, I know you have.
You
that,
know I am right. That's my
mentality. You have that mentality.
Hey, look, Mortal Kombat's coming out. I'm excited.
Okay, yeah. Well, that I'll
Plus, it looks good. It has an R rating.
Well, we're finally going to get a Mortal Kombat game with gore.
With so
fucking.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I want to. You know what I would love to see is some friggin' old school comedies back again, like Young Frankenstein. I was even thinking about, don't tell anybody, but having somebody make like me a little monster anime body, and I'll do my hair all friggin' fire red, and I was going to be like the monster, the redheaded stepchild, and when I opened my mouth, Chris, my friend, was like, "Oh, it's going to come out flames." I said, "No, that's Godzilla. All that's going to come out of my mouth is offensive. Offense. I'm going to be the offense monster."
So you want to see the remake of Young Frankenstein, the one with Gene Wilder, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
that was a funny one, actually.
Only one. But like in History of the World, Monty Python, like all those really.
If you find one other person that wants to see a reboot of Young Frankenstein, then that's your life mate. But
man, that was good shit though. I mean, that was fun. Like do one, maybe a comedy. Like I don't know. Did they ever do a comedy Dracula?
Oh yeah.
There's been plenty of comedy
Draculas. Yeah. But look, I like the serious comedy. Look, if you want to do Dracula, they did so many
dark comedy.
Dracula.
No, but why does anything need a reboot?
I was big on Mary Shelley's, but again with the reboots, people keep going to see the Frankenstein movies. Remember that Robert De Niro Frankenstein movie with
It's also like, all right, there was also the thing. All right, I think it might even still be going on. There was certain points where every single person was trying to do the Wizard of Oz, but with their own
right.
But they were doing it over and over and over and over again with the different ways.
Oh, remember James Franco did one? Something of Oz.
There was the
Wiz, Michael Jackson, the Wiz.
Yeah, the Wiz.
There was what was the Zoe Deschanel one? There was a Zoe
Deschanel did the Wizard of Oz. Was she Dorothy?
She had to have been Dorothy. She had to have been Dorothy. I think it was a Sci-Fi Channel show.
And did they change it up instead of red slippers with their Nikes?
Who knows? I didn't watch it. It's because everyone was doing their own Wizard of Oz type thing. It's like
the Wizard of Oz came out in like the 30s, right? 39 or something, I believe. That movie is an old fucking movie.
Yeah, it was 30s, right?
Yeah, I think it was 39. The movie came out, and movie like Dumbo came out 41. I remember growing up, my mother would show me the old like Dumbo movies, or those are old ass movies. Those old Disney movies, which Dumbo probably got canceled by now because they were making fun of Dumbo.
What hasn't gotten canceled?
It all gets canceled. Cancellation gets canceled.
Let's see what hasn't been canceled.
We can make that stupid elephant. We can make a dark Pinocchio. Ha!
I'm sure there's been.
Well, they just released a brand new Pinocchio.
I'm sure there has been many interpretations already.
Who's that? The famous Italian guy?
Where he lies so bad that his nose like stab someone through their fucking head or something.
Who's that famous Italian guy that I think he was in like a movie like It's a Beautiful Life? His name is not Benicio del Toro. Something. The famous Roberto Benigni. Roberto Benigni, I think his name is.
He played Dark Pinocchio.
No, he plays in there's a brand new Pinocchio that came out like 2 months ago.
Yeah, at first if they actually call it Dark Pinocchio, I'll piss myself laughing.
We're like he sits on.
I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I wasn't even being serious.
When you say dark, do you mean like he like a woman sits on his face and forces him to lie? Something like that.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's the porn dark. Pinocchio. You're talking about
he'll end up like turning on Geppetto and killing him.
Oh,
that's pretty cool. I like that idea. Pinocchio with a little bit of a twist.
Dark Pinocchio.
Pinocchio with a twist.
Geppetto.
You guys are
Who's gonna be the voice of Pinocchio?
I like it.
Who should voice Pinocchio?
Oh, as a Dark Pinocchio?
That's dark.
Oh, like the Bane voice. Like maybe what's his name?
No,
Tom Hardy?
Dark Pinocchio cannot have a Bane voice. No.
God, funny.
I made a word.
Funny. Oh God.
Dark Pinocchio needs to be he needs to be voiced by an actor like a younger actor, like a fucking like not a dude, like some of the dudes you would see in this movie as background characters.
For Dark Pinocchio voice?
Yeah.
I want to know who you think.
Or like a Joseph. All right, how about Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Really? Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Huh?
Yeah, as the voice of Dark Pinocchio.
That's really going out on a limb there. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Danny DeVito.
A random dude who.
Danny DeVito as the voice of Dark Pinocchio.
Actually, I think Danny DeVito would be a better Geppetto.
All right, Danny DeVito and Robert De Palma.
Robert De Palma. Robert De Palma.
I didn't even say his name right. I'm
Brian
so bad.
De Palma, right, Brian De Palma.
What the hell's going on with this thing? Okay. I don't want to push no buttons. Or we could just bring back David Bowie and Ziggy Stardust because I'm kind of like rocking his style right now. I didn't mean to, but
You're
my
rocking
friend.
Bowie's.
Well, can't you tell? Look at my hair. Look at my face.
You can't see you at all.
You could see the icon.
My little icon.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Mike can't see.
Wait.
I'm a hot mess.
Oh, I see. Well, what are we looking at? The top of
All right, Mike
Do
is
you
sitting.
remember David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, and the Spiders?
I know who Bowie is.
Yeah.
Mike is sitting here in the dark. Mike is sitting here in the dark. He can't see. He's watching the big screen.
No.
Okay.
And he wonders why he can't see.
I can see a little bit.
Okay.
Over the years, my sight has declined. I thought it was just for smoking too much cannabis, but it turned out to
that
just
actually
be.
is good for your eyesight.
I can
Did
imagine.
you actually say cannabis right there?
Well, because
He
I
did.
didn't know.
He said
I don't know if she. I wanted to do the piece. I don't
he
know.
don't know me that well, does he?
I don't know how she looks at things like that.
It's like
so I put it like gentle.
So it's like
Instead of saying.
It's like, you have to tell me if you're a cop, right? It's like
no.
sort of shit.
Instead of saying cop, I say penis.
No, what I'm saying is like you know how like dealing with drugs and shit. Like you have to tell me if you're a cop, right?
No, I don't even know if that's really true. I mean,
I don't know if it's really.
I heard
true.
that was just a myth.
Nancy dropped. She'll be back in a minute.
Is this something I said?
No, she has internet issues.
Let me tell you something. Let's hope that we don't, because my internet goes out.
Did we already?
No.
See. Is the time still going?
In fact, on my phone, let me.
Is the time still going? I can't even see if the time.
Oh,
is
you
still
think
going.
it might be us that dropped?
I don't know.
No, it's not us. The Wi-Fi is still going.
Okay, that's right.
Is it?
And they're still doing construction, whatever the fuck they're doing down there.
You know, it's crazy because they probably want to finish it before they open up.
It sounds like they're hitting this fucking place with a wrecking ball. It sounds like they've been hitting his fucking house with a wrecking ball for the past fucking hour I've been here.
Oh yeah, that's my life. I come home to Bain and constant construction, which actually, you know what ends up happening? Whenever they start doing construction, for some reason, mice come out of nowhere. They start digging, they start doing things.
Well, because they're getting all friggin' riled up and
they gotta go somewhere. They gotta go somewhere.
You back, Nancy? Can you hear us? Or maybe she can't respond yet. We'll see.
Okay, take your time, Nancy. You got a David Bowie thing going on over there.
All right. So I came to his house and he was watching WandaVision.
WandaVision. Crappy as series. But the last episode.
Oh, you can hear me now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Well, let me ask her. Like, do you watch a lot of TV shows and movies?
I used to. Not so much anymore, man.
Not so much anymore. Like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, all that crap. No.
Not so much. No, I actually am a writer, so I write.
Oh. So we could use her for our movie idea. What was we have a few good movie ideas.
All right. I'm actually involved in the ground startup of a new multimedia company called Mars City Media.
Is it? Yeah. What are you going to write for?
We're super brand new right now. My friend Chris, who I've known since '72, we went to junior high together. He's a world-class drummer, musician. He's kicking it here down in Kentucky with me, and he's been writing this rock opera called Kid Millennium for 20 years, and so we're getting that book finished. We've are starting some other works, maybe doing a comic strip. We're hoping to get a TV series out of it. It's a really bitchin' ass story. And what's such a trip, y'all, is I swear to God, if I didn't know I was sober, I would think that I was really tripping hard on some hallucinogenics, because everything that we're writing is friggin' coming true. It's like the trippiest ass shit. Wait till you friggin' get seriously, and you could see where it's all time stamped and everything, to where like, oh, what if this and this happens between the two blah 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 entities, and out because it's Kid Millennium Mars City, so it's 20 years like in later after this reluctant little kid superhero, and now they're on Mars, and everything that's evolving in this story, and is actually like every day I see something new on Google about Mars, that they've unearthed this, they've unearthed that, all the Samaria. I'm telling you, man, I'm not even fucking making this shit up. You can't make this shit up. It's so good.
There's already plans to build a whole city on Mars right now. Elon Musk is already starting it already.
Well, it's like, and then the whole funny thing about David Bowie. Okay, so before my hair, I first got my first white wisdom hair. Okay, at 19, I was a dark redhead. Okay, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna dye my hair dark red again, and just because I'm just gonna see new year, new life, new. We're starting this whole new thing at 58. It's just like my. So, anyways, I wake up one morning and Chris goes, "Oh my God, Nancy, you look like friggin' Ziggy Stardust." I said, "I do not," and I looked, and I swear to God, I'm like, "Oh my God, I got blue eyeshadow too." So
you knew what you were doing. You wanted to go.
Ziggy Stardust. And listen, so Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie, right? 1997 does this album, Ziggy Stardust, and the Spiders from Mars. He's playing, right? Ziggy played guitar, na 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 na, and the spiders from Mars. Sorry, I can't sing. But anyways, this morning I wake up, flip up my Google to go check my Gmail. Spiders. on Mars. And I'm like, oh, nah. I'm not even seeing this. So I'm like fucking tripping balls, right? So seriously, they found spiders on Mars. They found spiders on flippin' Mars.
What are you saying? They really found
Okay, so
spiders on
David
Mars?
Bowie made an album. David Bowie made an album in 1997 called Ziggy Stardust. And
Right.
the song
Oh,
goes,
right.
okay, and the song goes, Ziggy played guitar, blah, 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 and the spiders from Mars. That was part of the song. And so he was making reference to my hair a couple days ago. So I was going to do this whole Ziggy Stardust thing. And then this morning it pops up. Not only did they find water still on Mars, but now there's spiders on Mars. And we've been cracking up all day. Yeah, it's on Google. Go push on Google and it'll show you right there.
I know they
Spiders
have
found.
Perseverance up there, that rover that's going around. So
Yeah, it's
I always
crazy.
wonder what they're really going to tell us, though. You know, you can find they probably found more things on Mars, but
But
probably.
David Bowie told us in '97. Okay, he's just So this I don't know. It's just a trip, but yeah, if you guys want to friggin' like collaborate on some shit, I'm down with that. I'm so down with that. I've got like files of stuff, of ideas, of just I don't.
I don't know if you
That's
want to
what-
collaborate with
Well, what was the last idea that we had?
some of this guy's ideas.
What was the movie idea that we had a really good one the last time that we were?
Oh, come on, yeah, man.
Okay,
This is the
wait.
fun stuff.
Okay,
Don't go with the stupid ones like the mole.
No,
Don't mention that one.
he had one called April the 20th.
Oh, April the 20th.
Oh, hey,
was
you
so-
want to hear a good 420 story? I'm gonna tell you what.
No, wait.
I'll tell you.
Wait, Nancy.
Yeah,
April the
okay,
20th
you tell me.
it was a take on, obviously, weed smoking, April the 20th, about, what was it? It was a superhero that got something, he smoked weed, and like, how did the whole story set up, right?
This weed farmer gets killed.
Right. They kill him. They kill him in the middle of his weed farm, right? He burns him up.
They do like a Freddy Krueger type.
Oh, it's a slasher 420 movie? Right on.
Slasher 420. Oh man, look at her. Yeah, basically, yeah, he died. It's almost like in the Marvel movies where somebody died like the Sandman. He becomes a Sandman.
Yeah, all right. And the dumb shit we came up with was that like his weed is so like off the charts that like while he's burning to death in the weed field, like he absorbs all.
Right, just absorb the cannabis, the cannabis.
It's like all the smoke it goes into him. And,
Yeah, he needs it to get strength. He gets weak the longer he doesn't smoke. So he roams around killing people and looking for weed farms to.
But like it would be like, all right, like the character itself, right? It would be like kind of like for a look, right? You'd like be like part Jason, part Swamp Thing, right?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, how
I
about
was thinking part Jason, just
how-
part stoner, like a stoner Jason.
I was thinking, how about this?
Swamp Thing?
Since he's weed based, I
want to make him like a Swamp Thing.
No,
Swamp Thing's
man, he's got to be a forest dude, man.
Swamp Thing
He's gotta
used to be
be-
a man though.
But the swamp's in the forest. Yeah, he could be.
Just had the better one. The most recent idea we had for a movie where we really spitballed. You don't remember what we were talking about? It was better than that.
Oh,
That
I
was
don't want to get into that shit, man.
Just tell me what it's called.
So listen
I don't even
to
remember.
this. Well, first of all, being a boomer, we kind of created 420 behind the 7-Eleven every afternoon. It was
That's what I heard.
420 at
That's how I
Nancy-
heard 420 started.
Yeah, and it was actually, there was a big thing that happened. It was 420 at Nancy's house for Bong Hits Coffee and Grilled Cheese every day. And then, so check it out. When I went to rehab, I had to go to rehab to get off some pharmaceuticals. It wasn't even off of any good stuff. Guess what my graduation date? My graduation date was 420.
420. Oh, Jesus Christ. They should have postponed it a day.
So when you all think about 420 now, you're going to think about that's when this, let's see, how old was I? 58, 7, 6. That was in 2016. I don't know, 55, 54. When this 54-year-old lady freaking graduates rehab on the 420. No, it doesn't get any better than that.
Do you smoke it all still or no?
Oh yeah, I wasn't even smoking then. I just started smoking back in September because of some major pain issues. But I'll tell you what, um,
Oh,
taking
so
away
you were
the
able
hemp.
to get American medical marijuana card? Because in Kentucky, it must be hard. They're never going to legalize it in Kentucky. It's
No,
never going
that
to get legalized.
no, but you could just go to Illinois and get it, and then or up. Well, you can get it. It don't matter. They're not
Right.
going to fucking
Oh, yeah,
bust you
right,
for
right.
it.
Yeah, Mitch
Yeah,
McConnell
but
making that shit legal.
well, hey, listen, Mitch needs to friggin' just hang it up. Okay, people are getting
You
mad at
think
Mitch.
so? I don't mind Mitch. I don't
Look,
mind him.
dude. I'm here in Kentucky. They egged his house. Next, it's going to be pitchforks and torches. These people don't play out here in Kentucky, man. You up in the holla, they don't play these
They only
friggin'
did that
rednecks.
because he went against Trump, but he is level headed though. He's okay. Well, who would you want to? I mean, hang it up. Well, that woman just lost, right? The Air Force pilot woman who just lost.
Oh yeah, and Amy McGrath. She's gonna lose. Nobody likes her.
You know, Mitch McConnell's the longest running senator, like something like 37 years or some shit.
That's because he's older than Methuselah and he's got all the money. Okay, I mean, you don't understand. Kentucky out here is a very strange state, and being from Southern California, and actually I came out here via Las Vegas. Okay, and I was a criminal defense paralegal for some pretty high profile attorneys back in Las Vegas. So I mean, I know the law, and I know how they keep the people down here really, really bad, where people actually believe that because the mama and the mama and their daddy was a coal miner and they never had no education. No, I'm serious. It sounds funny, but it's sad. It's sad because they keep them down. And I'm telling you, like half of my kids' graduation class wasn't going to, well, none of us did graduate. And I'm like, you all can graduate and be something. That's all a bunch of fucking lies, man. You don't understand. Your welfare is nothing compared to what you can make out there in the world with your smarts. And so, anyways, yeah, they like to really keep it. It's very it's rich versus poor. And they really keep them down here, and they're full of bullshit, and it's toxic.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, but I see it worse out here than anywhere I've ever lived, and I've lived pretty much all over the U.S.
Yeah,
And
because California is a totally different world from Kentucky. Totally different.
oh well, yeah, and so is Vegas, so is New York, so is Chicago, so is Oregon, for God's sake. But I mean, down here, I mean, it's sad. It's really sad. I mean, they have been
Oregon where now cocaine is
everything's legal.
Cocaine is legal, but plastic straws aren't.
and yet, or pseudoamphetamine. You have to go.
Could you imagine getting busted with a methamphetamine, but you have plastic straws, and that's why you go to jail?
Right. Yes.
USA.
Yes, you have to go. You have to go across the border to get some Sudafed if you have allergies or anything like that. Yeah, they don't even sell it in Oregon. But I'll tell you what, I worked for a rehab place. And right next door, there was more marijuana overgrown onto our property than anything. The kids that I worked with, the kids I worked with, their names were Forest and Rainbow and Rain and Tree and
bong and rolling paper.
Right, but it was a pretty bitchin' ass place, though. I'll have to tell you, everybody just kind of got along with everybody. There was a very mellow vibe. You know, it was they had kick-ass skate parks too, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. So I liked Oregon. Out of all the places I've lived, I really liked Oregon the most.
Oregon.
That's where Rambo got harassed. I'll never trust Oregon because that's where John Rambo got harassed by the police.
Like, what was his name?
Doing nothing.
Brian Dennehy?
He didn't do a damn thing. I'll be back in a minute.
He didn't do it.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
People did not deserve that.
Well, you know what? Hey, every time I've gotten arrested, I've never done a damn thing either. So that's
it was Oregon or Washington. I can't remember.
well, there's a big difference between Washington State, Seattle, Washington, and Oregon. So, and I lived in Seattle too, which was pretty bitchin'.
Yes, yeah, it rains a lot. It rains a lot there, I heard, but I don't know.
You know what? The whole time we were there, it didn't rain. Weirdest thing, but we were right there during the grunge movement, so that was pretty badass. Yeah,
The grunge movement.
yeah.
Yeah, Kentucky. I don't know much. How's the weather over there in Kentucky?
Yeah, it sucks.
It does. The winter's really cold and the summer's really hot.
It's almost as muggy as up there in the summertime.
Yeah, it's muggy.
Yeah, it's muggy. I came here to spend the last 2 years with my kid before he went off to college, and then I was going straight back. I've been here 10 years, going on 11 years now. I was only supposed to be here for 2 years.
Stuck around another 8 years.
But they've been good to me. They were good to my kid. My kid got a full scholarship to college. I mean, Kentucky, I can't complain. I mean, the people are good, down to earth.
You feel comfortable? Yeah. Why? What was your plan after Kentucky? To go back to Cali?
Nah, maybe back to Vegas because I was involved in a really twisted relationship. But I'm not going back to Vegas. Probably up to Colorado. Chris has got some. We're hopefully going to have a whole media production company up in Colorado on his acreage and do some.
You've been to Colorado a lot of times?
I've been to Colorado twice.
So is it really harder to breathe up in the altitude is higher?
I haven't been up as high as his property, but no, I mean no, you'll get adjusted to it. It's just like going to what? The Poconos, kind of.
Right, but isn't it like a mile high up?
Hello.
It depends on where you go in Colorado. I mean, like, of course you got stuck up Vale and stuff, but his is supposed to be. I know his is pretty elevated. I should take a load.
So you lived in places that were really warm, like California, and places like Colorado that has aspen that's freezing and snowy.
In the wintertime.
In the wintertime, okay.
Yeah, in the wintertime. But it's beautiful in like the spring and summer to hold like outdoor festivals, music festivals and stuff like that. That'll be some badass shit.
If me and if we ever went, remember if we took a trip to Colorado, it'd be like Dumb and Dumber. Remember they got lost. You're like, go to Colorado Rocky.
No, man, you come stay up. You come stay up there on the property. You'd have to rough it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I ended up missing the chat. How's everyone doing out there?
Oops.
How's everyone doing on this Sunday fun day? Sunday fun day.
Optic Racer. Tommy, oh wow, I didn't know. I wasn't even in the chat either. Ooh, bad person. Maura, I haven't seen Maura in a long time.
Yeah, she's doing her thing out there.
Furry kitten. Oh yeah, I know.
Furry kitten.
Yeah, or I don't know if they pronounce it Fury kitten.
Furry. I would say furry.
But I just I don't know. I think I met them on Twitter.
You know what's interesting?
Maybe it's here.
Nancy, do you have any pets at all?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Are you a cat person or a dog person?
Well, we got Leon, the 25-pound cat.
25-pound cat.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You went for the 50-pounder. 25-pound.
She's on my YouTube. She only lives for kitty treats, and she's a Rastafarian. She has dreads. She's badass. She's so cool.
Be shitting me.
And then then we had Sadie. I've had a lot of I've had a lot of pets. I've had a lot of pets and two exes. So yeah.
Yeah, I like dogs. It's funny because I was at a little birthday party yesterday, a little get together, and when you come across a person that I was with a bunch of people from the dog park. We all like dogs. I have a dog myself, and we said with this guy Tommy.
Oh, my dog will be.
We go, do you like dogs? He goes, I hate dogs. Meanwhile, everyone there was a dog owner. It's funny because there's no in between. It's either people love cats or they love dogs.
No, I love all animals. Out here right in my backyard, I've got like a forest full of friends. I've got Screwy the squirrel and his family. I've got Rocky the
Screwy
raccoon.
the squirrel.
Hello, Ensign Ricky. How you doing?
Ensign.
You got a lot of woodland critters. A lot of woodland critters out there. What was the most exotic animal you ever owned? Because I was at somebody's place the other day who had a chinchilla. And I think they're illegal here in New York, but he had a chinchilla.
I want a raven.
A raven.
They're illegal.
A white raven is what
I
want. Yes.
What do you get? A pass message like Game of Thrones?
Do you know how smart ravens are, man?
Obviously, because weren't they the ones that used to send messages?
Yeah, they play catch. They can talk. They can sing, and they're very, very cool. Let's just say.
Kind of spooky to me. They look like crows a little bit.
Well, they're a witch's familiar. They're a spirit. They're a spiritual animal. They're all
witch
animals.
Is familiar. You're right. Like in Maleficent.
kind of like that. I don't know.
I saw this crow. I don't know. It tried to murder the sparrow over a scrap of food.
Crows are more packed, where they travel in packs.
This one was a single one. Clamped its head down on the little sparrow's head, and was like wailing it around like back and forth.
Well, the sparrow probably pissed it off. Sparrows are little yappers.
It was over a scrap of food.
Well, hell, when you're hungry, right? Right? I'll fight over.
Yeah, you gotta wring a little motherfucker's neck over a scrap of food, right?
You know how you come across assholes in day-to-day life?
I'd fight over a scrap of food when I was homeless for my kid. Yeah, hell yeah, man. I'd freaking beat a bitch down.
No, this crow was not giving it to its little crow child.
Well then.
You know how you come across a bunch of assholes in day-to-day life that don't know how to mind their business? I go to the dog park a few times a week to bring my dog, a little toy poodle, and there's this one guy who tells me, don't keep your dog off leash because a hawk is going to come down and grab your dog and fly away with it.
That's
Every
true.
single day he's telling me that. And I say, what are the chances that's going to happen?
Dude, there's birds out here. There are these buzzards out here that are as big as a friggin' Volkswagen, man, that will come down and swoop up a little dog in a heartbeat.
Really?
Optic is telling you to get a hamster.
No, oh wait, we were just talking about like having hamsters and shit, like
and gerbils.
Like and pets, like what pets we used to have, and I don't like hamsters because those things are fucking disgusting ass cannibals.
Let me tell you something.
I touched one of my hamster babies once, and
things cannibalize.
he was a goner.
Those things, yeah, but I told you about what happened. These were two full-grown.
Ferrets are nasty.
These were two full-grown hamsters, and this one just fucking devoured this other one. It was like nothing but a red splatter and ribs.
I used to like having snakes, because they would eat the goldfish.
Oh, I like snakes.
The one thing that's the hardest and easiest pet to maintain would be like a turtle. Because if you don't wash that tank after like 3 or 4 days, it starts stinking. Turtles are...
You know what's another really... My cousin had a piranha, a black widow, and he had a piranha, a black widow, and he also had what was called a bat. It was like a bat rat or something, and that
he had all the deadly animals that could kill you in a heartbeat. Why don't you pet my piranha?
When I was little.
Pet my pet piranha.
Of course. You don't know who you're talking to. I didn't know, man. I stick my hand in that. What do you mean a piranha? It's not going to eat my hand off, is it? Dip.
I think they do. They will eat a finger.
It nibbled. It didn't do much, but
that's something the jackass guys would do. They would stick their penis in the water.
I love them guys. Those guys are my heroes, man. I love them.
Remember the one
Those
where
should not be your heroes.
remember the guy, he put his penis through the hole and there was like a snake on the other side that bit it?
No, I didn't see that one. I missed that.
That
The
gets
one I
watched.
like, the one I
Nancy,
love
how
the
old did
most,
you say you are?
58.
Okay. The
I
jackass
still would
guy-
roll
the
down in
jackass
a
guy should not be your
look.
hero.
You could still
they
put
should.
me. Look, you could still put me in a shopping cart and push me down a hill, and I'd be all the way down.
And shoot what? What do
No.
you shoot at them? What do
I'm
you shoot?
not doing. I would never do that to you.
I would do that to you. I would do that to you, no problem.
Okay, cool. Right on.
Because you want it though, and I would love to see it.
Yeah.
But what do they
Oh
shoot
my
at
God,
the
you
jackass
crazy
guys?
motherfucker, man.
Remember they played that song "Oh Fun to It Up"? Oh Fun to It Up.
Oh, hey, on my 40th birthday, don't think we didn't do that down the Flamingo. Yeah, drinking. Oh my God, I'm
Of course you would drink it.
Mad Dog
do that,
50-50. Mad Dog 50-50.
Back inside the
Oh my
the
God,
shopping cart,
Mad
you
Dog
have
50-50? Jesus.
Yeah, Mad Dog 50-50. I was drunk as a skunk. I had my kid and my boyfriend push me in a
It's
shopping cart. Yeah,
Nancy.
on my
Never heard of
40th
it.
birthday. You never heard of Mad? That's like Thunderbird, man. It's like the rock gut.
Is it a beer or is it a
No, it's cheap ass.
liquor?
Yeah, it's cheap ass liquor. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, look, I buy cheap ass vodka. I just put some cranberry juice
Nah,
in it.
but this is like.
Yeah, but I'm also the one that goes to Magic Mountain friggin' on mushrooms and shit and Disneyland on acid.
Mad Dog is like hobo juice. It's fucking.
No, it is hobo juice, and I was drinking it out of a bag and everything because it was like funny.
In Kentucky, are you allowed to drink in public?
No, well, not if they catch you.
Right. Like in other words, you couldn't drink a can of beer in the street.
Nah, you get pulled over for that.
Yeah, let me tell you, I got busted many times during the years living here in New York. Now it's totally legal.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you can get away with anything in New York. Anything.
Awesome,
Come
right?
out for a visit then.
I wouldn't say it's awesome because I'm not the kind of guy that does all that bullshit. You know, drinking fine, but you know.
Yeah, Mad Dog
See?
2020.
Tommy knows what MD 2020 is.
Mad Dog
Blueberry,
2020.
man.
Mad
Yeah,
Dog
blueberry.
Mad Dog, you're saying Tommy knows about Mad Dog
Cheap
20?
wino drink. Dude, they have it
Yep.
here, man. I think they used to sell. We have a store around here called Izzy's. I think they used to sell it.
Honestly, I think Tommy's drinking it right now. I think he has it on his table. He's like, don't be insulting Mad Dog 50-50.
I could go like a couple streets over and get some moonshine right now if I wanted.
Oh, moonshine. I see. I couldn't mess with moonshine.
Well, isn't like Kentucky known for
right, moonshiners, right? You go into the woods and you create a moonshine thing.
Yeah. In the holla.
New York is known for crack and Kentucky's known for moonshine.
Yeah. Hey.
Right. You have your states that are known for meth, like New Mexico.
Yeah.
Where Breaking Bad, Walter White, Heisenberg.
Oh, I
Well,
didn't
is
know
it-
about Night Train. I don't know about Night Train. Tommy's talking about Night Train. That sounds like a.
He seems to know all the crazy shit.
That's why we like Tommy.
He'll put you on. I'm telling you.
I can kick it with Tommy anytime. And his guinea
So wait,
pigs. I love
Tommy, it was the same. It was the
fudgy.
same type of shit, Tommy. It was like you could just buy it in a candy store or something.
You can buy it in a barber shop while you're waiting for a haircut.
In a barber. No, you gotta buy it in the back room of the barber shop, though.
But I've graduated. I'm more of a fine wine drinker once in a while now. I don't drink like I used to. I don't do anything like I used to. Can't.
I mean, I guess I drink hobo juice. I drink cheap ass beer. So
I got some apples fermenting. I'm trying to make some of my own moonshine in this little mason jar. It's been sitting there fermenting for a month now.
you gonna make your own moonshine?
Yeah, in a mini. I got some
Is
apples.
moonshine still illegal?
I don't know.
They
Is the
sell it in
Bobby
Tennessee. It depends on the alcohol content.
Yeah, I gotta find out if De Blasio legalized moonshine here. in New
Moonshine.
York.
Sell it down in Tennessee. Yeah.
Wait, what was the shit that? All right, the illegal drinks they used to sell around here. Those ghetto ass fucking street stands.
Oh, you had the Nutcracker. You had what was they called? The liquid crack. You would buy it on Castle Hill. What was that called? The
Cisco.
Cisco, right? Cisco.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cisco. All right, so Cisco and Mad Dog are like like right there next to each other.
Cisco was disgusting.
Well, but it would tear you apart. It would make you feel.
Yeah.
It didn't make you feel drunk. It made you feel drunk and nuts.
And you were you would be lucky if you're not covered in vomit.
I
By the end of the night drinking Cisco.
Dude, I remember there was some nights we used to go on Cisco runs. Try to get some Cisco and get this Castle Hill.
Down in Louisiana, though, Tommy, they do sell moonshine, but it has to be a certain alcohol content, and it has to be by one of the distilled breweries. I mean, like, you can't just go, like, I can't go down to Billy Bob's over here and get me some moonshine.
Billy Bob's.
And be walking down the street and have, Frankfurt's Finest pull me over for walking too fast, which is a true story. I live in the smallest capital city in the U.S. of A.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Congratulations.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Tommy says some states it's still illegal. They won't sell it bottled. They won't sell bottled versions.
Yeah, they will. I mean, like, you can't get it straight
versions.
from the moonshiner. You can't get it from like a bootlegger moonshiner.
But
You have to get it from like distillery. Like we have Buffalo Trace and we have Jim Beam.
Cologne bottles, empty cologne bottles.
Honestly, even if it's illegal, I'd rather get caught with moonshine than a Dr. Seuss book. But yes, moonshine, I'll take it.
You know what? Walk It in My Pocket was my favorite Dr. Seuss. Walk It in My Pocket.
Now, what are his credentials? Was he a real doctor? Like, was he a medical doctor?
He was a doctor.
I don't know either. All I know is that,
Maybe he was a Crawley follower. Who knows? I don't know. Everything, like I said, I want to be I am going to be the monster of offense because everything offends everybody nowadays. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, if I could go back in time and make some bets with my friends, I'd be like, I bet you in 2 years they're gonna cancel Dr. Seuss. I guarantee it. Like, no, you're out of your fucking mind, Mike.
All everybody did was make such common things high price collectible items now.
Oh, you saw the prices of Dr. Seuss books?
That's all they
skyrocketed.
did. All they did was make all this shit high price collectible items now.
Yep,
Yeah,
I had all of them.
supposed to be happy because now his books are going for $1,000 a pop. I mean, who was buying? Look, Dr. Seuss. I'm sure they were buying, but honestly, I mean, they're more popular now than they were before they got canceled.
Oh yeah.
A random Washington Redskins hat.
Football team.
No.
You mean a vintage? You mean a vintage Washington
you know what?
Redskins?
I bet you that will sell more items than football team. I bet you that their merchandise will sell better than football team.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So look what Tommy says. Dr. Seuss' name was in homage to his father, who was an MD.
Fucking this guy knows all the stupid facts. Tommy
awesome.
knows Tommy. Look, I know who Tommy is, but he knows everything.
Tommy's an old soul, man. Tommy's been around for a minute.
Damn, he's a big in the closet Dr. Seuss fan.
Tommy's all right with
me.
Dr.
Seuss fans, Mike.
Well, you won?
The one book
like the Princess of Christmas is
the one book I had was One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish.
You didn't have Cat in the Hat?
No, I didn't have Cat in the Hat. In fact, that book might still be floating around my house somewhere.
Really?
Some of this.
That shit.
Oh my gosh!
I'll be a fucking gazillionaire.
Honestly, again, if we were Back to the Future Time Machine, Marty McFly, you go back 2 years, you buy a bunch of Dr. Seuss books, the ones that they banned,
or Mr. Potato Heads.
Oh, Mr. Potato Heads.
Yeah.
Right. There's no Mr. or Mr. now. It's just a potato head. Imagine a potato head gets fucking banned. You can't put a lipstick on a potato anymore. You can't fucking do it. You can't put.
Why?
They canceled Mr. Potato Head. You know that?
It's a transgender potato. What's wrong with that?
He is yes. Everyone seems to forget this.
He was transgender.
Yo, okay.
Oh, because they was
the 80s. I don't know about any earlier. The only thing I know about early Mr. Potato Head was that it was actually a fucking potato. It was literally a fucking potato.
And they just had the attachments that you put into a potato. And
but
then they made the toy,
when they made that one in the 80s where he had a compartment in his ass. He had like a
yes, where you carried all the spare parts.
Right.
That hid all the attachments, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker had the eyelashes, the lipstick. You could make it Mrs. or Mrs. Potato Head.
Interesting.
Right. Very, isn't it?
Why does no one remember the 1980, just that far back, 1980s?
Dude, I can't remember the 2019.
Had a purse. This fucking potato had a purse.
You have a photographic memory. You can memorize the book and read it later. I told you that. I don't have a photographic memory, and I can't remember that. But I remember the Mr. Potato Head.
I never had Mr. Potato Head, but I went to plenty of people's houses that, if you're a little kid going to someone's house, they have the new toy.
Oh, I had Mr. Potato Head.
And you don't remember a goddamn thing about it.
I didn't know that they had multiple different parts so you can make it a boy or girl one at the same time. I thought you had to buy Mrs. Potato Head or Mr. Potato Head separately.
I remember the one I had. The fucking...
so you had the intergender one. The male, female.
Asshole. I said I
maybe
never had
the one that's transitioning.
I said I never had Mr. Potato Head. You had Mr. Potato Head. You're the fucking idiot.
Oh, okay. Dude, I had a Cabbage Patch Kid. I mean,
okay, I did have Cabbage Patch Kids. My parents, my uncle and my aunt and uncle bought us Cabbage Patch Kids for.
I requested mine.
I did.
You did it, of course.
First of all, I never. All right. There was that massacre. Many massacres over Cabbage Patch Kids during that.
Oh, you mean the holiday season? Because there was so much again.
The full scale toy store brawls.
Right.
Why would I? Even as a little kid, it's like I want nothing to do with this shit.
Yeah, that's
adults getting into fucking all out like bar style brawls.
They did it for Tickle Me Elmo as well. Tickle Me Elmo was another big one. All those stupid toys that people wanted. But I mean, Nancy, what was your favorite toy growing up?
I think Nancy stepped out for.
Oh, she stepped out. Okay.
But Tommy's still here.
Tommy boy.
Moira's back. Hello, Moira.
Moira's the shit.
Hey, the link is in the chat for those who want to come through. While we sit here and watch.
We're not watching anything. We'll catch up on the Godzilla King of Monsters before we get to the Godzilla vs. King Kong next week.
Well, before you.
Which I'm gonna. You're not gonna watch it with me,
dude. It's gonna be another 4-hour marathon.
Justice League. But it was okay. Justice League wasn't as bad as I thought.
All right, it was okay.
It was okay. Right, it was okay.
You didn't have to turn it into The Godfather 2.
They could have trimmed some fat off it. I agree with you, especially that singing part with Aquaman and everyone with the choir. That was like 15 minutes of fluff. They cancel that out. Yeah, there was a lot of bullshit.
Okay, so the new thing now is now it's bitching about the Suicide Squad cut.
I don't even know what, but Suicide Squad is not going to be as big as. How much footage actually do they have? It's going to be a 4-hour movie.
The flying fuck even knows.
And who wants to watch a Suicide Squad? Cut.
People wanted to watch a Justice League cut.
Yeah. Justice League was a better movie than Suicide Squad. Even though people hated it, I didn't mind it. But I didn't like Suicide Squad.
I didn't mind the original Justice League. I really didn't. And
exactly.
I'm amazed that I didn't mind the original Justice League, being how much I hated Man of Steel and
Batman v Superman. Yeah, you didn't like those, and I was a big adorer of those. I'm more simple-minded, open-minded. I don't give a shit.
I'm in the fucking theater, and the first 20 minutes of Man of Steel, I was like, can I get this over with already?
Are you the kind of person that compares the movie to the comic, where if it doesn't follow the comic, as long as it's a good movie,
gonna do it.
As long as it's a good movie, you like.
First of all, you have so many different things in the comic books that you can pick and choose.
Right, but there's some people that will hate a movie, even though it's really good.
I'm just sick
because that person didn't wear yellow in the suit.
I'm just sick of the comic book movie shit, man.
A lot of people got pissed off that Wolverine never wore the yellow spandex.
I didn't like that Wolverine. It wasn't even the fucking. I wanted to see the mask.
Oh,
I wanted to see.
Yeah. It would have been cool.
The Wolverine mask.
I bet you that the reboot of Wolverine, which is going to come out, I wonder who's going to be played by. It'd be cool to see who's going to be played by. But it'd be cool to see if they do put him with that yellow.
I want to see. I don't care if it's the yellow or the other. He had like 2 different versions of that costume. But Nancy, you back? I can hear some clicking around.
There's no clicking.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
Ah.
My favorite toys. Okay.
Yes.
Are you ready for this? Okay. It would have to be a toss-up between my skateboard, my dirt bike, or my BB gun.
Oh, those are all good ones. I would go with maybe the BB. Well,
except
is
for-
it a CO2 cartridge BB gun?
I can't.
I don't
even
know, just
imagine.
shot birds. That's all I know.
Oh,
I can't even imagine.
dirt bike. A dirt bike is good too.
No, but I'm saying like as a kid.
Oh
if I
man,
had a
Honda 50, yeah. Oh, it was rad. I
If I had
loved
a
that little
as a
thing.
kid, I can't imagine
The
shit
things that you would shoot. Let me tell you, I had a BB
No,
gun,
it's not even that. It's like
and I tried to because come with these.
every day, like my dad would be smacking me because like you shot someone's window out. It's like,
But we know somebody got shot in the face from across the way
Oh,
from a BB
yeah.
gun. The building we used to hang on the
Ooh,
corner. Guy got
oh.
shot right in the face.
ooh yeah,
And it's still in there,
he was
right?
right next to me too. He was right next to me.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
That he can't get it out.
that's horrible. That's still in there.
Yeah, he has a BB in his face. This dude, someone managed to like snipe him from way down. That was way down the block, dude. That was way down the block. Like right here. That's
It
a
was
bad
horrible.
area.
Well, it was across the street. I think it was
Yeah.
a building across the street, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a horrible situation. Did your BBs have little tiny metal balls, Nancy?
Little tiny metal balls.
Oh,
Little-
yeah,
right,
it was
little
old
tiny
school.
Yeah.
I always
Because
thought
they had
I was
the two
one
tiny
that-
BB guns. They had the CO2
Yeah.
nitrous and the ones you would pump. They had the pump ones too. I had
Yeah.
actually, you know what I had? Mine was
Yeah.
a crossbow. I had a nice crossbow that was pretty cool.
You got a crossbow?
Oh,
Yeah.
that would have been badass. But I got in a lot of trouble when I decided that my dad's elephant gun was also a BB gun. And I took it down out of the case when I was about 11. Yeah, not good for Nancy.
You know, it's funny. My
Nancy
father
got in
was
a
a
lot of trouble.
hunter. My father hunted deer and all kinds of crazy. Everything that growing up, everything that I ate was caught because he was a scuba diver. He would catch lobster, fish, deer. But I would go into my father's gun thing all the time. He had rifles and stuff like that. What did you do exactly, Nancy? What did you do that got you in trouble?
What time?
You know what?
time?
Maybe
It's
you want to
like
go
a-
on record with
it's
that.
like a-
Maybe you want to go on record.
Is it like Mike's giving you like a hard hitting
Okay.
interview right now or something?
Mike, you gotta remember too. I am a visual storyteller, so just
Well,
take that
Moira's
into
ex-husband
account.
got shot in the face.
I know that's
Mom had to take him
hysterical.
to the doctor to get the BB taken out of his nostril.
See, that's so
Mhm.
horrible.
See, the guy we know who
I
got
bet
shot.
that guy that shot more
No,
who
but
was
we
that?
know the guy who we know who got shot in the face. He had it right here
In his jaw, right?
his jaw, and he couldn't get it taken
Oh
out.
man!
It's still in there to
Ow.
this day. He's still in the neighborhood, the guy.
But
He
I
had
did
to-
have this one.
I would go up
So-
to every apartment in that fucking building and
Yeah,
find out
I-
who did that. I would want
Oh,
revenge
man.
on that.
Oh man!
I know you would.
Oh, he was gushing blood all over the place too.
Yeah, I heard it was a horrible
Oh,
scene.
wow.
You know, I was sad to
Oh,
hear
you
that.
weren't there when it happened?
I don't know if
there
I
was a
was or
bunch of
not.
us. There was a bunch of us there when it happened.
No, who did Moira's? She said her husband, or what did she say? Who got shot with
Her husband.
Her ex-husband.
Her ex-husband got
ex-husband.
shot with a BB. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I did though. I have this one doll. I don't know. Maura, you might remember it. It was like this Barbie doll, and you could like her hair would grow, and you could like fix the hair. Well, well, I cut all the hair off my Barbie, the big Barbie head, and I didn't understand why it didn't grow back. I got in trouble for that.
It was kind of like a toilet paper roll when you pulled her hair down, right? Like
Yeah, but I didn't know that it didn't grow back if you cut it.
Yeah, that was Chris's favorite.
I don't think I was a good kid. I was a tomboy. I was a tomboy. I know. I seriously was a tomboy. Yeah.
I destroyed so many of my toys as a kid. It's ridiculous.
GI Joes. I wanted to play guns. I wanted to play cops and robbers. I didn't want to play Barbies. That was like so boring. Barbie,
Did you ever injure yourself in a skateboard accident?
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that tonight.
Skateboarders are a bunch of maniacs.
Oh my God, my dad made me a plexiglass skateboard. Okay, so I'm like, yeah, badass. So I'm going down my hill, and this hill was like a hill.
Your father made you a skateboard? Well,
oh hell yeah!
Your fathers would be like,
so I'm rolling down. I don't know. I was like 13, 14 years old, just right before I started dating John Gable. Yeah, and so I thought I was like Tony Alva, and I was gonna hop over. Yeah, and I was gonna hop over this. Oh yeah. So I'm you got to remember I was born in 62. So like in 72, we're talking 72, right? Things were a lot different back then.
Yeah, but so I thought I was gonna, did you get into a bad accident with the skateboard your father built for you?
Yeah. So I was going to hop over this newspaper. No, so I'm hauling ass, right? And my friend Chris is like, really, you're hauling down Western? I'm like, I'm hauling down Western. He goes, what the hell were you doing hauling down Western? I said, like any kid would do when they got a new skateboard. I'm going to haul down this hill because I'm Tony Alva. And I'm going to jump that newspaper right there. Well, my skateboard stopped and my body didn't. And I went nosediving into the street, man. Yeah, with
you weren't
headgear
wearing
on.
Pads or protection at all.
Hell no, man. We used to ride in the back of the truck, but no yipping and cayenning and standing up and causing all sorts of havoc. We didn't wear seatbelts back then. I mean, in fact, my parents used to hook the seatbelts and tuck them under the seat so that seatbelt alarm wouldn't go off on the door.
Oh, right. Yeah. You put it behind.
Look, our parents were so cool that they would let us do Chinese fire drills in the middle of Van Nuys Boulevard or down in Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah. Bunch of kids. Yeah, they would drive us down there. Yeah. Hell yeah, my mom used to drive on the sidewalks taking us to school. We had some kick-ass parents, man. I had an awesome childhood.
Your father's like, you know what? Let me build you a better one.
Right. And then he built me a log playhouse in the backyard, and I tried to burn that down while I tied someone to the stake.
What? Like a witch? Oh my God.
My parents are very weird because I would get my ass beat for like the most minor of infractions.
Oh, so would I. Yeah, I got beat to death.
I got threatened all the time, and they would ground me, and I would just sneak out the window.
There were some major things I did that they didn't even give me a fucking smack.
My parents would go to jail in today's world for the way they beat me, which I feel like I probably deserved it though.
My dad definitely would.
Yeah, I mean,
my dad definitely.
Oh, we were bad, but it was a different era. Things didn't get really crappy until like probably about the 10th or 11th. My senior year in high school, that's when the Hillside Strangler came out, and I had gotten kicked out of one high school and gone to the next rival school. And no, the Bonos, the guys that were doing the murders, actually had their auto body shop like right down the street from the high school, and I'd walk by them and say hi to them every friggin' morning. Yeah, and that's when things started getting weird, and that's when like I mean, because I remember it like being
when things started getting weird?
Like ninth grade, hanging out till 10, 11 o'clock at night, especially in the summertime, man, just hanging out up at the park and just walking around and having no fear. And our parents just, there was just, I guess it just wasn't as obvious, or the shit wasn't really going down until about.
What state was that? What state did you live in at that
California.
time? California. Hey, yeah. Dude. Half pipes, water pipes.
All right. So Morris says at a different time.
Oh, look at what Morris says.
We're playing.
Listen what Morris says.
And the guy was hiding up in the tree.
I knew it.
Ex-husband pretended.
That was my question. Was it a friend, somebody he knew that did it by accident? Maybe that's what I was wondering.
And then when he walked underneath where his friend was, he pulled the trigger and shot his friend right in the head.
Wow.
It's not paintballs, it's BBs. Freaking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't think I would have even been that much of an asshole to shoot my friend in the balls with a fucking BB gun.
They did that.
Yeah, but
Some fucking hardcore shit, dude. Fuck that.
yeah, that's. I mean, even with the and she's laughing. I'm laughing with you more. Sorry, but that's funny shit.
I'd want to kill the fucking dude. I'd want to kill that motherfucker if he did that to me.
Hey, it's not it. Yeah, well, yeah.
That's
What are you gonna do?
President. Even
We were
Bush
kids. What are you gonna do? We had fun. We were always
Bush
outside.
did
We were
get
always doing
shot by
stuff. We were always
Dick
creating things.
Oh, he
We were
shot
building
Dick.
our own
It was opposite.
forts and
Oh, he shot
friggin' yeah.
But
There. See, of course, Stoner Boys from Oklahoma. Yeah, right on.
All right, but we were also stoner boys from. Oh no, I did witness my friends do some fucked up shit to each other. Okay,
Yeah,
So-
I did too. That was
so we're at a mutual friend's house. Well, you weren't there at the time, but one of them is sitting down at the kitchen table. He's breaking up weed, and maybe I could have said something and prevented this entire thing. I don't know what I was doing, but anyway.
That blood is
So-
on our hands.
One of them lights a book of matches, grabs a can of hairspray, comes up behind the dude who's breaking up weed at the table, and his fucking head was like Ghost Rider for a second.
That's horrible. Michael Jackson style.
So then
He was on an Aquanet.
the one whose head got set on fire runs into the kitchen, grabs a thing of Windex, and starts spraying it.
nuh-uh.
Windex, huh? I mean, anything. I would do that too.
Yeah, that's some eye for an eye shit, dude. It's literally eye for an eye.
I like that redneck juggalos. Yeah.
Well, one
That's
thing that
funny,
we did to one of our friends, we did a lot of things to each other. Well, like one time I woke up out of a long slumber, and I was very dry mouthed, and I wanted water. They gave me peppermint schnapps, which I downed it right when I woke up, and it was disgusting.
Oh, was it St. Anthony's house?
Yes, I wanted to kill you guys, but the best,
I didn't do that to you.
but the
Don't
best.
blame me for
The
that
best
shit.
thing that we did was our friend Anthony's sister wanted some weed from us, and we wouldn't give it to her. So we pretended. What we did, we took a bunch of the heads of the match.
Oh god, I did hear about that.
We
You
took a
rolled
bunch
a
of-
blunt with match.
We rolled
They
the whole,
rolled her a blunt with match heads in it.
a whole blunt of match heads, and then we pretended to drop it in front of her to see if she would give it back to us or smoke it.
Shit.
All we know is we went into the other room, and all we heard was, "Oh my god!" The whole blunt went up in flames, and it burned her. And you feel bad afterwards, though, kind of.
See, I wasn't there for that one, but that was a legendary tale.
But then again, she did not return the blunt to us. It was a nice fat blunt. Not only did she not return it, she didn't even walk outside to smoke it. She smoked it in the room where we pretended to drop it. And once she lit it up, all the match heads just exploded in her face. It was horrible. I felt bad about that.
Okay, so yeah, we did do some fucked up shit to each other.
Yeah. I felt kind of bad when I told my girlfriend I had some really bomb ass weed and it was oregano and catnip.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, someone played the oregano trick on me back in the day once.
But
I mean, come on, you gotta be really dumb.
But should somebody feel bad? Let's
Yeah,
see.
well, when you're a teenager and you're smoking weed for the first, like, it's around the time when you're first smoking weed and someone has a joint roll, yeah, you're gonna fall for it pretty easily.
I know.
But you
Chris and I were talking about that because like I said, I've known Chris since '72, so I've known him since junior high, right around the time that we were smoking. And the first time that I went and got weed, I got it from his buddy, Pat. And it was I remember they were called 4-finger lids and they were $10. So it was 4 fingers. You put 4 fingers up to a baggie. It was that much weed. And I asked him to roll it all in joints for me.
Okay. And
Yeah, he didn't do it, but we went up to the park and we smoked it. And my girlfriend got so high, and she thought that people were chasing us, so we started running, and she tripped over a sprinkler and she sliced her foot open. And so we went to the neighbor's house because back everybody knew everybody, you know, in that area. So we're knocking on the door, and she's like, "I can see my intestines," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna get in so much trouble." So my mom's like, "This is what my mom says: You're not allowed to hang around them kids no more. They're a bad influence on you." I'm like, "Mom, I got the weed. It was my idea." No,
Right.
you're just trying to take up for them kids. They're a bad influence on you. And I'm just like, oh Jesus, if you only know, I'm the one stealing the cars. I'm the one going down to Hollywood when you guys are all sleeping. I'm the one that put Quaaludes in your coffee. Yeah, you all don't know that. That's why you slept so good last night. I wonder why. Because we wanted to go to Hollywood.
Nancy.
Yeah, I was bad. Yeah, what the fuck, Nancy? You got that right, moron. I was bad news, man.
Well, do you think that someone is a bad person?
Yeah, Nancy. Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
You'd have fit in around here growing up in our era.
Oh, you would have been an idol on this block.
Because we knew how many goddamn car thieves did we fucking know, dude?
No, I just stole my parents' cars. I didn't steal anybody's.
Almost everyone we know that went to jail was for fucking stealing cars.
Or parts of them.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Tommy needs to go get more perks. Ooh, them are bad news.
CBD gummies are only making me tired. Oh, well. Yeah.
You're not getting the right CBD gummies.
Pretzels are making me thirsty.
You should try, I'm telling you, hemp seed.
Those gummies are good, though.
Hemp seed is like the bomb ass shit. But the hemp is taken out of our natural diet. And ever since I've added hemp back, and I'm not talking about with THC or anything like that, just hemp and these other seeds, I'm telling you, my whole body system is, after all the abuse that I've put it through in 54 years of abusing the body. I'm not just talking drug, and it wasn't like, look, you know, when I say that I did a lot of drugs, I'm not saying like I started smoking pot at 13 and by the end of the week I was doing acid. I'm talking over a long period of time. I mean, this was, you know, and it was we were weekend warriors. I held down 2 jobs. I went to college. I mean, yeah, you know, it was a whole different thing, you know, out then than it is now. And the crap that's now, I mean, this shit will kill you. I did not lose
with
one
some of the shit
person.
we were everyday warriors with some of the shit that we did.
Well, yeah, but you know, yeah. But some of the stuff now, I mean, I got the worst stuff that I ever did in my life was those damn friggin' gabapentin Neurotins that the doctors put me on.
What?
Okay. Yes.
What is it called?
Gabapentins or Neurotins. It's for nerve damage. Christ. It's for neuropathy. Yeah. Those things are beast, and you can't. I am like the queen of withdrawal. I can withdraw off of anything, but those you can't withdraw off of. I mean, you have to go cold turkey.
The whole pharmaceutical company is about making money, so they're gonna want to do that.
Right, and they're adding all this crap into stuff. Even like I don't know. It's just like a whole different friggin' game. I didn't lose one friend in all my years to an overdose until I got out here to Kentucky. I've lost 3 of them to heroin.
Yeah, you didn't lose anybody to an overdose, but you lost friends because of pranks you pulled on each other, probably.
No, we didn't lose one person. The only person I know that died, he died in an off-the-wall skateboard accident. He got hit by a car.
Well, don't ask us about overdosing. We have a bunch of friends that overdosed in the years, but I don't want to get to that. It's so sad. People that we love. Sad,
but I'm just telling you, in 6 years, it took me to come out to Kentucky, and all 3 of them were out here in the past 10 years. So that just goes to show you. I mean, they don't care. The whole everything. It's horrible. It really is. And all these pharmaceutical companies are making money. I mean, hellfire, man. I'm an alchemist. I was the one. Here, let's mix this with this and see what this does. And here, I'll take it and see what happens first. You know.
Right, like that song. I need a new drug.
Right. I mean, we used to put Quaaludes on our weed and smoke it. I mean, we did some pretty wild stuff, but none of it killed us.
Used to, when we were in high school, I knew people that we used to chill on the terrace, and these motherfuckers would break up. They would steal. What was the? Well, all right. What was the really popular '90s one? The antidepressant. Which one was it? Prozac.
Valium or Xanax?
Prozac.
Oh, they put me on Prozac. They made me take Prozac.
No, I'm saying in high school, these kids used to steal Prozac from their parents or whoever the fuck. And they would be chopping it up on the terrace of the high school. And they'd like, on their hand like that.
I got her.
Like,
Okay.
kind of gross. Like people were doing it a lot in high school.
Hey, we used to sit there and put
overdosed on heroin in high school.
Wow, but you're younger. You're like what? You're like way
42.
younger than me. Yeah. So I mean, the crap started getting bad like in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when
I wish you guys could see Leon, the 50-pound Rastafarian cat here begging for treats.
There was a bunch of kids that used to hang around here who, like, they didn't just emulate Kurt Cobain's look. They also adopted his lifestyle, like trying to play music and just being heroin addicts.
Very influential.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like not just with the music, but with the heroin addiction. It's like,
what is the group of people that all died at 27? Isn't there like a group of celebrities?
27 Club.
27 Club, right? Like Lenny Kravitz. I think not Lenny Kravitz. I'm sorry.
Lenny Kravitz.
Who's the guitarist?
You're not. No, you're not. Whoa! Back up, boyfriend. Tommy, you shit, hellfire. You are not snorting a perk. You're a freaking liar.
I wouldn't. I tell you, he probably has the 50-50 right next to the perks. I'm telling you, the Mad Dog is right next to the perks.
Oh God!
The Mad Dog and perks.
Mad Dog and perks.
Oh God!
That's
Snort,
a party.
sweet and low. We gave people.
Okay.
We gave some. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop now.
I'll say one more thing right here. All right. So it was probably like around the time I turned 30, 31 maybe.
Okay.
So 2 more people we know. They ended up getting a house together. Like they ended up getting an apartment together, and I go and chill at their house, right?
Okay.
So every time we would go to the bar, you know this, we would chill at someone's house and do the pregame.
Right. Pre-gaming. Right.
We would, get trashed before you go to the bar.
Because most of the bars we went to were right next to where we lived. We would just get drunk and just walk in. Some of our friends would bring in beers themselves, and we got kicked out. But that's a different story.
Yeah, exactly. So this one fucking dude on a regular basis, every time we would go to the bar, he would have this mix. He would have 5-hour energy.
Crazy.
Whatever pill anyone would sell him.
Like a Valium, Percocet.
Whatever pill
Oxycontin.
anyone would sell him. Shots of whatever the fuck at the bar.
Oh, okay.
Beers on top of that.
Yeah. Some people just want to just go crazy with it.
And he snorted.
Right. And you're not supposed to mix all of those together.
That's
that's a big reason why people OD, because they mix too many things.
That's ultra fucking. That's like I said to him one night. I was like, "You're just going to want your heart to just explode one night while you're at the bar."
That's called an abortion. Like if women they take that shit, they they fuck themselves up.
Oh my God!
It's like a brain abortion.
Oh my God! Yo, I don't know how he lasted. I don't know how he's. All right.
Dude, I don't know how I've lasted. Seriously.
So.
It's a very morbid subject, but look, I have no problem with people doing things recreationally, but in you have to pace yourself. You can't do like who's the guy? Remember the Chris Farley? All these actors that just go crazy, like Heath Ledger, and just do all kinds of crazy shit. You're not supposed to mix major drugs with alcohol.
Tommy says he knows people that would snort sweet and low when he was a teenager.
But some people snort low. You kidding me?
That had the aspartame in it, right? Was that because it had the aspartame in it?
something like
I don't
that.
know.
Yeah.
But the craziest thing I ever seen, I bought. I used to have the butane lighters where you would put you put the lighter fluid into the butane. You remember that guy? I forgot his name. I just bought it for my lighter. He goes, "Let me see that." He takes it, he starts sucking the butane out. One of the crazy guys. You know the guy. He was nuts. This guy. He would do anything that was in front of him. Stiff glue out of a bag. Didn't give a shit.
We knew a lot of people.
Oh yeah, my friend used to do that.
I can't remember the name.
We know a lot of people that would do anything that was put in front of them. And fucking.
My friend used to. She came over to my house one and she asked if we had any cooking spray, and I'm like, yeah. She could get a paper bag. I'm like, yeah. And she sprayed this Pam cooking spray in a paper bag and inhaled it.
That's surprising.
Whoa, yeah.
That's surprising.
That's insane. I mean,
it is. But that just goes to show that's escape. A lot of it's escapism, though. And
it's a cheap way to escape it too.
Ultra cheap way.
Yeah, a lot of college kids, the glue and the bag and all that crap, and even like Lil Wayne was busted and doing some crazy cheap ass way of getting high, which is so stupid. Like, what is that?
What the fucking I
forgot what he was doing.
Who had to go and,
yeah, right.
Who had to go and fuck cocaine up?
Scissor. Or what about what is that authentic weed that they have? The fake weed, K2 or something like that? I think it's called K2.
Oh, wait.
And it makes
ended up smoking something that ended up making me trip, and I didn't like it. And this was the type of shit that you were able to... Salvia. That shit is no good.
You know what's funny? As we're talking about all this stuff we consider bad, this is a regular Friday night for Tommy. With everything we're talking about. He got the perks, he got the 50-50, probably moonshine.
Yeah, he's got a little fucking meth lab going on over there. And
he's cooking. He's the chef.
He's the chef. Chef.
No, he's gonna get it. Tommy's gonna set that.
I mean, whose idea was it?
Tommy's gonna get that set up after he fucking
in Jersey
sells all the eBay.
In Jersey, right?
Once he gets rid of all his stuff on eBay, that's his mastermind plan. I know Tommy well enough.
Tommy, they're picking on you.
I'm sorry, I'm divulging your secrets.
No, this is promotion for business. That's all it is. See Tommy in a month.
I'll just bust you balls, Tommy.
I think he knows
that.
I just want to know whose great idea was it to fuck up cocaine like they did. Damn, freebasing was good enough. Why'd you gotta go and fuck it up like that? Oh, and then came crank, and then came meth, and then it was just
the CIA. The CIA. Have you ever looked up the story of Freeway Ricky Ross? You know that story.
No, because my first husband, when we lived down in San Diego, he'd go over and go across the border, and he was known to dabble in kilos of certain stuff.
20 Montana style. Scarface style. Yeah.
Nah, just little style. Because we would go and get a friggin' pound of weed for $100 and sell it for $400, But he would dabble in cocaine too. But it was then that meth came out. Fuck, man, that fucking tore that tore me. I'm gonna admit it tore me up for a fucking minute myself.
That's a kind way of saying it. I dabble in cocaine. I dabble in fentanyl. Fentanyl comes my way.
I dabble in terror.
By the way, speaking of dab and dabble, stay away from that dab shit. That I don't even know.
I know somebody said I got dab. I said, listen, weed is good enough for me. I don't need dab. I don't even know what it is. I don't need dab. I heard of it. I never saw it though. No.
And my friend, this chick that lives upstairs, comes down one day and she's like, "Here, I got some weed." I'm like, "All right." She brings out this long glass pen. She's like, "Here." I'm like, "Oh, hell no. What the fuck you smoking?" She goes, "It'll make you trip." I'm like, "If I want to trip, I'll go eat some shrooms or peyote." Girl, I ain't gonna smoke nothing out of a long friggin' glass tube. Last time I did that, I was fucked up for 3 months.
But that was my question to you. Did you do any drug in your lifetime where you said to yourself, "That's it, I'm not doing that shit again"? It just fucks you up. You hallucinated acid or something?
Not acid. No, meth.
Okay. What was it?
Yeah. Meth, I just told you.
Oh, okay.
Methamphetamine, that stuff, well, back in the day when you were cooking it by yourself, you knew what was in it. You don't know what's in it.
Back in the day when you were cooking by yourself?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. We all used to be cooks.
Slasher.
If I'm gonna do, I want to know what's in the shit, man. I'm not gonna freaking just. Here, this is really good shit.
I don't really have that white blue stuff.
Slasher the cocaine masher.
Yeah, we like that.
Oh, I like that name.
I do too. Hey,
Okay,
there we go.
You know me.
There we go. There's another comic book right there.
You know me, Mikey.
Slasher the cocaine masher.
Stop writing the forward.
Yeah, I was like McGruff the crime dog.
You were not.
You were always against that.
Ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who was the criminal defense paralegal for friggin' 30 years? Me, too. So, I mean, it's like could you imagine if I never did a drug, if they say that drugs F up your brain so much?
The drug.
Man, I would have been an Einstein, man.
Mikey the Power Rail Rider.
It's funny you should mention that, Nancy, because as you're saying that, I'm saying, wow, you seem to be intelligent and have a good head. I could imagine if you didn't do all those drugs that fuck up the brain, like you just said.
Yeah, but like I said, though, it was not like an everyday. I was more of like the whatever.
Recreational. Yeah.
See, he knows me. All I would do is drink beer, smoke weed, and
that's right now.
Occasional acid.
In my lifetime,
back in the day, I did acid. Because you never did it.
But I'll tell you what. The reason why I never did acid because I was afraid that if I didn't want to.
You were afraid you would never come back.
Freak out.
You were never going to come back.
Right,
well, and you probably would have because you had that mentality. You can't go into something like that with that mentality that you're going to freak out because you're going to freak out. It's like when we did any hallucinogenics.
Every time
but when we did
drugs like acid or whatever it was, or K, it was always usually in the atmosphere that wasn't controlled. Like we were going on the train downtown, or we were going to score something. These drugs were being done in places where we shouldn't even be any outside.
I never.
When we did it,
if we were in a villa in the country in the woods, okay, that's one thing.
Oh, dude, we'd go down to Dana Point, like when it was red tide, and drop like three hits of purple microdot and watch the red tide, and then when the waves were glowing with like marine biologists and talk about friggin' there's got to be something out there and spiritual fucking babbling bullshit. And then in the morning, when you're in like out, we'd go like the guys that we hung out with had crock rockets, down Sunset Strip. But don't ever eat at Denny's onion rings when you're frying on acid because they taste really bad. Yeah, they taste really bad.
Hey, JJ.
Chapter 10. Never go to Denny's when you're on acid. I mean, who would want to go to Denny's on acid?
Here you go, JJ.
Well, we were hungry.
So also when you're on acid, you get hungry still, right? Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't eat sausage for like 5 years after that.
One drug that I always regretted never doing or trying when I was younger, the club drug, which was ecstasy.
You don't want to. You burn up.
Ecstasy is the kind of drug where it's like very sensual. Like if you buy a woman, it's like it enhances the sex kind of. That's what I heard. I don't know.
If you need something to enhance your sex, Mike, then you need Dr. Ruth or something, all right, babe? Because you don't need drugs.
You need Dr. Ruth for me. Get with her or for guys.
Probably both.
I will show you a good time, man. Come with me, Mike. Now the penis must grow when I put it in my.
Come into my office for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Now when I put your penis in my mouth, it should grow. That's how it works. Okay? I am going to drip saliva on it now. I'm just saying. I mean, Dr. Ruth, she's getting sex advice for somebody.
Yeah, I know.
It's one thing if she's. Look, I have no problem with Dr. Ruth. But maybe, you know what it is? Maybe, look, I want to see Dr. Ruth in her prime. Maybe she had so much sex that she really knows what she's talking about.
Well, who is the other one? Dr. Joyce Brothers.
Right? They had those columns. And I used to read that shit. Let me tell you, I used to love listening to Dr. Ruth on TV. She reminded me of, remember South Park, that spiritual lady? The one who will talk with that voice. Anyway, I have no problem with Dr. Ruth.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Listen.
I have no idea.
If the screen pops up there, just look at it.
I'm looking.
It's not so hard to
so JJ popped in. Hey, JJ, I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, JJ's great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
The thing with JJ is you got to value the time he spends with you because he's all over the place. That guy, you know, he's probably involved in 50 different YouTube live things going on right now. That guy. So we should be honored and raise a glass on this Sunday fun day. Actually, something's popping up, dude. It's JJ. Should I click on it? Click on it, dude. All right. Look, I don't.
Holy shit, it's Mikey. What's up, bro?
How are you doing?
Man.
Happy spring.
Yeah. Try summer.
What's going on?
Try summer, man. It's been upwards of almost 90 down here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
are you a coffee drinker?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So it's 90 degrees. You're drinking that steaming hot coffee.
I'll drink coffee. I don't care if it's 110 outside. I'll drink coffee.
Are you the kind of guy that milks one coffee for the whole day?
No.
In your thermos cup?
Nope.
Because that drives me insane, dude. If you have coffee, drink the motherfucker.
I don't know if you got that. I don't know if you got these places out there where you guys are at, but I go to this place called a Waffle House. I only drink coffee there. I don't even make coffee at home, man.
Motherfucking JJ in the house.
Motherfucking Slasher, what's up?
What up, bro?
JJ, we got bargain deals. If you want to get a cup of coffee in New York, it only costs you $10.50. Wherever you go, Starbucks, the Dunkin' Donuts, coffee's fucking expensive.
Fuck a Starbucks, man. That's overpriced mud.
I'm with you. So what kind of coffee you like? You brew your own shit?
No, man. I don't even make coffee at home, man. I go to this place called the Waffle House to get my coffee. That's the only place I drink my coffee.
Oh, right.
They have good coffee. They do have good coffee.
By the way, $2.35 a cup.
I gotta commend Mike for being actually able to see the screen and successfully let you come through, JJ. I appreciate it.
Because I would know it over here the end.
Yeah, man. But no.
Usually Slash's pisses go on for like 10 minutes long, but that was a quick one.
Well, no, hey, I know. He's got like the marathon. He puts me to shame.
Yeah, I'm like Ogre from the Nerd.
Oh, he is Ogre. Every time he takes one of those long pisses, like when we call it a night, he goes, "Let me just take a piss before I hit the road." He's in there for fucking 10 minutes. All I hear is piss.
Hey, Slasher, what you drinking?
Piss water beer right now.
No, that's all we drink is piss water. We're not.
Cheers,
we don't have hair in our balls. We drink crap.
Cheers, bro.
Salute. Yes. And to you.
And clink, JJ.
Right. We need to do a virtual clink.
Yo, man, yeah, we need to hang out, watch a movie, do something, you know.
So, JJ, how did you feel about the Justice League Snyder Cut?
I loved it.
I liked it too. I don't know if I loved. I liked.
All right,
listen.
Do you feel that it needed to be 4 hours, JJ?
I don't care, man. I'm a movie guy. Now, the extended version of Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, is
extended version. The original movie is extended.
No, the extended version is
that's
minutes.
6 hours. Okay.
No, minutes under 4 hours. It's like 3 hours and 50-something minutes. I don't care, man. I'll sit and watch a movie. I don't care how long it is.
All right, Tommy said he clicked his Percocet bottle off the screen for that.
But I like it too. Did you like Steppenwolf in that new metal metallic crap he had on?
Steppenwolf?
Yeah, some people didn't like the whole Steppenwolf.
Dude, I love Steppenwolf, man.
I like it too.
The fact that his armor was kind of alive,
moving,
I love that shit.
Moving the whole time.
Yeah.
When I see all the footage that they left out, I say to myself, how could you not put that in the original movie if you had that footage?
Hey, Mikey.
Cyborg and the Flash, they were kind of nothing in the original version, and they gave them both major fucking things.
Listen,
all the other characters, Darkseid and every other character that was involved in it, Granny Goodness or whatever her name is.
Hey, Mikey. Mikey, take a breath. Take a breath, bro. Take a breath.
Yelling at everything.
Sorry.
Hey, no, listen.
The reason why I'm yelling is because the computer is far away from me. I feel like you can't hear me, but I'm whispering.
You're good. No, your apartment's a little bit empty, so the echo carries the volume, so you can be heard.
Oh, it's like a studio in here. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
You want to kill the echo?
Normal like this, you can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll talk. I'm sorry. You gotta change it.
No.
He's the moderator.
No. You want to kill the echo? Put some shit on the walls.
Alexa,
No, Mike has actually just
turn
said
the echo off.
he is natural. I like not dissing you or anything.
Let me
you
tell you,
are a naturally
my grandmother,
loud,
when
you
I
are
was
a naturally loud person.
my grandmother, when I was a young kid, used to think I was on speed. She used to tell my mother, "What do you have this guy on?" I was always like this. There's no middle road with me. Either I'm stoned and just like watching a movie, or I'm drinking and stoned and I'm just. Actually, you guys bring this out of me. You can. It's all your.
Don't
when I
blame
saw
me
you,
for this
JJ,
shit.
my amp level went. It was like.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
blame
been a
this shit
while
on me.
since Mikey talked to you, bro.
Yeah, I like JJ.
I know. And I hate to say I can't be here for too long. I got another stream
Of
I
course
got to deal
you
with.
can.
No. Hanstar's doing a stream tonight at 11
I know,
o'clock.
JJ, you have other obligations.
But I came in to see what was going on. I said, "Holy shit, it's fucking Mikey." All right, and Slasher.
Also,
Bro.
if it was just me, you'd have been like, "Ah, fuck that."
No, bro. No. I love you both, man. I mean that seriously. I love you both.
Did you like the WandaVision show?
I liked it all except for the first 3 episodes.
The first three episodes were the crappiest, but honestly, I didn't like it until it got to the last 3 episodes. I had a big problem with WandaVision.
No, check this out now. I don't know if you knew this or not. You know, back to the Snyder Cut real quick. Back in 17, the piece of shit that we got was Joss Whedon's version of it. They only used 10% of Zack Snyder's footage. 10%.
10%.
The other 90 was Joss. Okay,
Wait,
what we got.
He didn't like the original version, but he loved the 4-hour extended cut.
No. Listen. Just hear me out, because I say this about a lot of crappy movies. I like them because, to me, it's entertainment. I watch it as such. It gets me out of the world for a couple hours.
Dude, that's me. And that's what I keep telling Chris. Yeah. Don't think too much into it.
Okay, wait. No.
It's entertainment.
I gotta correct you on that, JJ. So JJ, you dissed me on mad crappy movies that I was doing for watch parties.
Because you watch crappy
man,
movies.
Come on, man.
But it's crappy movies. You want to be honest, right?
One of the best movies I ever seen, man, was Undefeatable.
Undefeated?
That's a fucking piece of shit movie right there. Yeah.
Oh.
That was a piece of shit movie.
Oh God, yeah. But I wasn't saying, hey, this is gonna be a fucking awesome movie. I told everyone beforehand.
No, but
this is one of the worst movies you'll ever see. I told everyone beforehand.
Hey, the watch parties we've done, I didn't care, man. I'm watching a movie, I'm relaxing, I'm chilling out with some friends. It didn't matter to me.
I am with him on that.
So why don't you come down for a watch party?
No, I'm not talking about watch party. I'm talking about like he does. Like he don't think too much of it. As long as he's entertained, there's eye candy, there's good visual effects. That 4-hour version, it was long, but it was entertaining. It was very entertaining.
First of all, I didn't even mind the original. I didn't mind the original.
Good evening, Moira. How are you doing, darling?
Yes.
It's wonderful to see you as always. No, but Zack Snyder's cut. Let me ask you guys a question. You both seen the 17 version, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen both versions of the 2017. Okay. There were 2 versions of the 2017 version.
Did you ever wonder why Cyborg was so fucking pissed off?
You mean the actor? Now I can understand.
No. The actual Cyborg, the character.
The character.
What little we saw of him. Did you ever wonder why he was so fucking mad? Now we know why.
Yeah.
We got a completely different Flash than what we got in 17.
But I'm saying like they gave both of them way bigger story parts than what they had already.
Now my main problem with both versions of the movie, this has been something I've been talking about ever since it came out in 17. My main problem with both versions of the film, we did not get enough Superman. He could have been there for a lot more than what he was.
Okay.
But they resurrected him towards the end of the movie,
But you actually agree with me on this. I know you agreed with me on this. They should have did a second standalone Superman before they did Batman v Superman. Before they did Batman.
Actually, if you watch both movies, because I'm in the process of doing that right now, trying to watch them in chronological order. Not when they came out. I'm talking about the way the storyline goes.
Right.
Okay, I watched Man of Steel. At
Love
the end
it.
of Man of Steel, right after he snaps Zod's neck, I stopped it right there.
What?
Okay, I stopped it right there.
Because
And
he's
then-
unbreakable?
No, listen. Then I watched Wonder Woman.
Chronological order, Mike.
Listen. In timeline, not when the movies were released. The
Chronological
But he
story
said he
timeline.
stopped it when he broke Zod's neck, which means he had a problem.
Okay, but
go
listen
ahead.
to me. Follow me. Just
Okay,
pull your jets
sorry.
out right and follow me.
It's the
Then I
88%
watched one.
DC.
Then I watched Wonder Woman. Okay. Next, I'm gonna watch BVS because BVS starts right when he breaks Zod's neck. Because Bruce is in the city, he sees the beams going through the city. Right as he's killing Zod,
there for the destruction of Metropolis.
Yeah, he sees it. Yeah, right. Okay.
he's there in the city helping
He
people.
saves
as
a bunch
Bruce
of
Wayne.
people, or at least
And
like,
then you go from
He broke a leg that ended up in a
Yeah.
wheelchair that ended up blowing up the conference.
yes.
yes, and then from that point you go into Justice League.
Okay. Look, you don't gotta sell me, dude. I love all the movies. Only superhero movies I got.
And
a
then
problem.
after
Wonder Woman,
Justice
the
League,
second one, didn't like it.
and then after Justice League is Aquaman.
Oh, you
Because
mean
it's mentioned
Chronological
the
order.
movie Aquaman, because it's mentioned in that movie. Mira tells him, he goes, "Well, you defeated Steppenwolf." You know,
Well,
it's after Justice League.
What was with that dream sequence scene at the end of Snidey Cut?
That's a possibility, and we all, the people I've spoke to about it, thinks it's the Martian Manhunter's way of telling Bruce what may happen. Because if you're not paying attention,
I didn't pick up on that.
they're saying Lois is the key.
right?
No, but I'm
Lois
just
is
saying,
the
like, I didn't even pick up on that because the dream sequence was right before Martian Manhunter knocks on his door.
Now, I want to ask you if you guys noticed this.
Okay.
At the end of Justice League, when they're moving back into the house in Smallville and Clark and Bruce are talking,
Right.
and Bruce tells him congratulations. Did
When he bought the house.
notice? Yeah, no. Did anybody notice that Lois was carrying a bassinet into the house?
No, I didn't notice.
I didn't notice that either. Who the hell notices that?
I didn't know.
Fucking this guy does.
Hey man,
hey.
everybody I talk to has to do with pop culture in one form or fashion.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Normal person would
And
realize
someone
that
told me
Lois
about that. I'm
carried
like,
that.
yeah, someone told me that. I'm like, nah, you're joking. And I went back and watched it. I'm like, no shit. Lois is pregnant.
She's having Superman's baby, isn't she?
Yep, Lois is pregnant.
Oh, shit!
Now, they keep saying Lois is the key. If Lois dies, his child dies, which throws Superman into a fucking whirl. If you've ever heard of the game, this is the premise for Injustice.
What's up, Sentinel? Yes, I know Injustice.
Dude, that's great. That's great. Great information.
You know Injustice.
No, I know about.
Games.
I was talking about the bassinet deal.
Yeah. Just go back and look at the ending of it and look at it real close.
Mike, say hello to Sentinel.
Sentinel.
What's up, Sentinel?
No,
Well, with
this
that
I
being
didn't
said-
mean for this to turn into a Snyder Cut discussion, Sentinel. I apologize. There's been enough of that. There's been enough.
No, we're just look. We're not gonna do a 2-hour thing on it. We're just it's a quick thing.
Definitely not.
No.
Not 4 hours,
That
right?
would be
No,
what would be
no, I got
really
about-
cool is if they fed her prenatals with kryptonite in it, so the baby comes out and it's immune to kryptonite.
Well,
Just saying. That's my own little version.
Yeah.
all right. Didn't they already do
Seriously.
the super baby thing with Superman
They're
Returns?
doing it right now with the TV
No, but with
show
Superman
and
Returns.
Lois.
Yeah, but they didn't really
Oh, yeah.
expand on that.
Yeah.
He just moved the
No.
piano. It was.
But in Superman Returns, that is Clark's son. Because
Okay.
not long after that, he left. He was gone for 5 years.
I honestly never sat through the whole thing of Superman
That was
Returns.
the Brandon Roth, right? Brandon Roth.
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like that
yeah,
was?
yeah.
Right. But
The
put those
kid-
movies
the
aside.
kid-
Those were just accidents in the middle of a whole thing. They shouldn't even have made those freaking stupid movies.
What do you mean?
Because, hey,
That was
that
just
little-
one. They just made that
Kevin
one.
Spacey, Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
made that
But
one.
no, that kid had asthma. He used an inhaler.
Oh, that's
But
a good
then-
point. He looked like he couldn't even take care of himself.
Somewhere along the way in the film, you see him just take a deep breath.
Oh, he got his powers, you're saying, in the middle. Okay.
How do you think he moved the piano?
Obviously, right. And if he did have him already, then Lois, his mom, would have known about it at that point. Good point.
When she seen him do that, she was thoroughly shocked.
Actually,
But they're
Superman's big weakness. Superman has one weakness. It's Lois
No, he
Lane.
doesn't.
That motherfucker is gaga for Lois
Oh,
Lane.
Hey,
yeah.
listen.
That's not
They're
funny.
exploring what we're talking about right now as we speak on the CW on Superman and Lois. He has two boys.
You like that show?
I watched
I'm
the
not
first.
feeling it too much.
I watched the first episode. It's all right. You know, I haven't went back and finished watching. You know, being caught
Maybe
up
I
on
gotta
it.
give it a better chance. I watched only the first episode too.
Listen, Mikey. Any new show, I don't care where it's at, what it is, what it has to do with. Most of the time, the first season is crap if it survives the first season. And after, you need to give it about the first 3 or 4 episodes before it starts picking up till you start
Yeah, I
finding
guess
out what's
you're right.
going on.
I guess you're right.
You have to be patient.
Because I was listening to Howard Stern. He loves the show. Because it seemed corny to me a little bit. It's like almost like a soap opera with superhero in it. It was just weird.
Breaking Bad was a show that hooked me from episode 1
Right.
and I watched the whole
Right.
fucking thing. Breaking
No, he's
Bad
right
was
though. Because that's my logic. Every show I watch, I give it a 3-episode commitment. And if I'm not sold by 3 episodes, I'm like, fuck this shit. Like Supergirl. I tried with Supergirl. I couldn't
I
do
love
it.
Supergirl, except when they, the last couple of seasons when they started getting really woke with it. Because
Right.
actually, I got a big crush on Melissa Benoist, man.
Yeah,
she's
she's
hot as
hot.
hell. I think.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But I thought that show was woke from the beginning.
Not
It was
completely,
like
no.
that.
Because listen, guys, it's okay to have interracial relationships.
No, I'm
gay
not even-
relationships.
I'm
No,
not
I'm
even-
fine with all
It-
that.
I'm not
it's-
talking about shit like
yeah.
that. I thought it was the whole like feminist.
No. See, I can buy that also because if it's meant to be within the story, that's great. Don't shoehorn it in. Don't make it a point. Make it work along with the storyline.
I agree with him. Don't shove it in your face. Don't make it look like this is what we're trying to show. You're right. I agree with you.
We
I
have
agree.
been representing in films for years. Only now is it a big deal.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a huge deal.
Well, I don't ever remember a single person ever making a big deal about Ripley being a female,
In Aliens?
about Sarah Connor being a female. I don't ever remember anyone complaining about that. So
Right, you got a good point. Even before they were saying that there's not many women that kick ass movies that dominate, there was always women that would rule the screen.
you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I didn't hear a single person complain about the way Sarah Connor went from the transition to Terminator 1 to Terminator 2. No one complained about that.
Right. Yeah, she's badass. No, you're right about that.
Yeah, she was badass, but compared from the first one to the second one, you know why she turned into that badass. That's what, because of the first movie, is why she turned into the badass.
I was listening to Howard Stern, and he was talking about the new Equalizer show with Queen Latifah. He goes, "This woman, she's kicking ass, and she's just totally kicking ass, and it's just unrealistic sometimes. That's all."
All right, guys, I got to run. My next stream's starting here shortly. It was a pleasure seeing you guys. I don't know how long you're going for, Slasher, but if you're still going,
To the
when I'm
wheels
done,
fall.
well, that shouldn't take long.
No, you're gonna be on the other. You're gonna be on the stream for like another fucking.
Yeah, you'll be back in 3 hours.
4 hours, 3 hours.
No.
No.
Han's only doing an interview tonight, so it should only go like 45 minutes, no more than an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's keeping it simple tonight. He just wants some backup trying to, mod stuff because he's having an artist on there. So I got to throw out, links for his projects and shit like that. But yeah, it was great to see you guys. I'll try and make it back if you're still going.
All right, brother.
Have a good one, JJ.
Peace, guys. Y'all be good. Stay out of trouble.
You as well. Hopefully.
You too, man.
Right.
Stay out of trouble. I like that line, though. Like, stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Like, every time you leave somebody...
And I'm sorry, Nancy,
Nancy, we are so sorry.
I didn't know...
No, it's cool. It's cool. No worries. We're just hanging out here.
Do you have any thoughts about our what we were talking about with the whole mixing in like woke crap into like comic book movies, which have nothing to do with the actual comic book?
I think they're fucking ridiculous and they suck.
It does get ridiculous. I don't know if you watched the show Cobra Kai, but in Cobra Kai they went anti-PC in a fun way. It was weird, but they did a good job with that. But
I think, well, I don't even know. I just think all the shit that's coming out pretty much is just overdone.
It's all regurgitated.
It's like cooking a hamburger in a microwave, man. It's just overdone.
Yeah.
Done did it. Done seen it.
It's regurgitated.
Still bored.
Bullshit.
I'm still bored. I'm waiting to be entertained.
No, I'm with you on that. And my philosophy is this: a lot of that this new way of thinking, what insulting, or people get pissed off, they get triggered. It's only because
if I hear that word triggered, one more time, I'm going to trigger someone. I'll pull the trigger.
How many people?
Oh, I hate that
what
word.
percentage of people in America do you think are insulted by Dr. Seuss? It has to be like 1% or less, or not even. But yet we're gonna cater to that 1% of people. It's just stupid.
Yeah. Well, that'll get old real fast.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get
worse.
It's gonna get worse.
I'll be gone by then. You guys will still be around. Just just fucking kick some ass. Show them where it's at. It's like this lady said. This lady was an aisle over from me, listening to my conversation with somebody the other day, and says to me, comes out of her aisle, walks up to me and says, "I am very offended by what I just heard come out of your mouth." And I looked at her. I said, "Lady," I said, "Lady," I said, "I'm offended by your offense. What the fuck you doing in my conversation?"
I'm offended by your offense. I love it.
Yes.
You should have bought her a pair of earplugs.
Well, she's lucky that my back hurts so bad because I probably would have friggin' look. I'm just done. I'm just done. You know what? Back in our day, look, we got bullied. We were nerds. We were the underdogs. We survived. We fucking survived. Nobody triggered us. We didn't have to go to all this. I'm entitled. I showed up to work. Can I have a raise? Fuck you. Yeah. No, why don't you do some fucking work? And all this my kid, you could just do anything you want and blah, blah, blah. Entitlement. No, bullshit. Work for it like everybody else and every other goddamn generation has had to do time and time. People have gotten shot. People have gotten murdered. People have gotten raped. People have gone through abuse. Okay, everybody is going through some shit. If you want to know about triggered, every motherfucking thing around me I could say, oh, triggered. But you know what? Is that a way to live? No. But these kids that are growing up, I just want to smack their little bun-wearing booby man.
It's not their fault. It's not their fault.
Sorry, but that's my rant. That's my rant.
It's not their fault.
That's my rant.
It's not their fault.
It's their parents who
it's not.
It's not. You're absolutely right. It's not. And you're absolutely right. It's not.
If in 10th place, he still gets a trophy because he participated.
It's not.
No, I agree with you.
Absolutely not. But you know what? It wasn't my fault either. But I had to get over it, and I had to grow up, and I had to pull up my big girl pants, and I had to make it through life. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah,
Everybody's got to make it through life. Just get
house.
along. Everybody just needs to get along, and everybody's just got to stop the
But I
stupid stuff. It's just so
I didn't grow up in the
stupid.
best household, but have I
Right?
murdered anybody? Have I robbed a bank? Have I fucking like? Did I become a fucking cocaine dealer? No, none of that.
No,
shit.
I'm with you. And me and Slasher said it many times. We were turning into the movie Idiocracy. The movie Idiocracy, where everybody just becomes like a stupid
A moron.
morons.
It's a complete fucking moron. Nancy, you
Yeah,
ever
I
seen
just get
Idiocracy?
it. It just really upsets me that everybody is so like against everybody that it's like so beyond stupid.
Nancy, have you ever
You
seen
know?
Idiocracy?
No, but I feel like I live it.
Actually, no, I keep saying this to people and they don't believe me. It's half Idiocracy, half Demolition Man. I'm going to keep saying
Okay,
this
I
over
know
and over again.
Demolition Man. Yeah, I, you know what? Everybody should have respect for everybody. Everybody should just like try, one day,
Yeah.
just
And I
one
agree with
day,
what you said. And Nancy makes
one
an
day,
excellent point.
live in somebody else's house and their shoes up in their head for one day.
Yeah. No, I'm with Nancy 100%. It's the kids that are going to suffer because they're never going to know what it's going to be like to hear good comics like Angel Dice Clay or Bill Burr. Everything that is funny and offensive.
That. It's not even that. It's that you're going to be brought up to be offended by every goddamn thing.
Yeah, everything.
But to turn a blind eye to certain things that are also offensive.
And that's why you see so many, so many times, everybody's like nervous and I don't know. It's also part of the media that's trying to scare us and divide us as well.
The media has fucked everything over.
Look, I look at it this way, guys. I look at it this way, and I've said this since I was a little kid. I used to get yelled at for it all the time because I've always been for the underdog. And I've said if they keep us fighting against each other, the powers that be, quotations, then we don't pay attention to what's really friggin' going on because we're too busy fighting about stupid shit that doesn't matter, that the real shit that matters that we should be standing firm for.
About children's books and cartoons. So there's human sex trafficking.
We're so preoccupied with the little things that we don't realize that united we stand, divided we fall.
We have to cancel
mascots.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Aunt Jemima, you cancel everybody. It's so stupid.
Oh, please. Yeah, I mean, come on. Do you know how hard that woman worked to get that kind of recognition, and Uncle Ben and all that? Those are friggin' icons, man. Why would you want to friggin' tear him down?
Yeah, and from what I understand,
to me, when I look at that, I'm like, anything's possible. Anything's possible. They raised themselves up in the 50s and overcame. Are you kidding me? More power. Come on.
Let me tell you, Nancy, you're one of the open-minded anomalies of a woman. In other words, you grew up. We all grew up when women didn't have as much equal rights, and whatever the case may be. But now people just, I feel that women are equal to men right now. I kind of do, but women are still fighting for more equalness. It's just
we all have our parts. We all have our parts and our role to play. It's not about I don't even think it's about equality. I think that it's just about one simple thing. Freaking love each other, man. We should just be loving on each other and helping each other. That's it. You see somebody without a jacket and you got 2 jackets, give them a fucking jacket.
The new agenda doesn't seem to want to be about equality. It seems to want to be about dominance and supremacy.
Yes.
Superiority.
Yes. And sometimes I can even, and I have to apologize. I do get like really hot-headed. It's the redhead in me, seriously, about it because I'm so passionate about just working together and just unconditional love, humanity, trade greed for gratitude, and like hatred for humanity.
Let go of all their hate and everything, and just try to get along with everybody. Just stop thinking about all the.
Can we all just
grab a Coke and friggin' sing a song?
But I'm saying, like, all right,
shrooms will bring us together.
Can we all just hate Hillary Clinton because she's a horrible person and not because she's a woman? Like we don't. I don't give a shit if she's a woman.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit if she's a woman. She's a fucking demon.
Okay, there's evil, and somebody told me something once, and not to be religious or anything like that. Don't hate the sinner, hate the sin. Don't hate the person, hate what's on the person. Something's on that person, because hurting people hurt people. There's a lot of hurting people out there. They you think that they've got it together, they are friggin'
No.
suffering.
There's some
I'm
people
just
who you would,
saying.
there's some people who you would think have it together and they don't.
Right. Yes. And
Some people, there's a lot of
Tommy
people.
makes
I
a
thought it was
very,
pretty
very
funny.
valid point. Read Tommy's point right there. Okay. They want the cake and eat it too. They want to be
Don't
treated
hate the player,
equal
hate
and
the game.
treated differently, because that's, you know what? Yeah. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Exactly. And it's not a game anymore, because there's people are losing their lives, and they're losing their sanity, and they're losing their individuality, and they're losing their creativity, because they're stuck in the box,
Just
man in the box.
Don't put yourself in the box. Then just
Nah.
like
Hell, I'm so far out of the universe, I don't even know what realm I'm really in, okay? And I'm cool with that. But it's taken me years and years and years and years to get like this. Because if you don't think growing up, how I grew up, my story is not happy.
No, exactly. It's funny you should mention that. I'm thinking the same thing about this guy right here. If you think about all the bad things that have happened to people, Slashers had a rough life. We all had, but he's not going out and trying to kill. He's trying to make the best of it. But some people just like, they just try to take it out and they it's called projected anger. Something happens bad to them, they have to project it.
And it's also it's also playing the victim. Hey, let's get some victory here, peeps.
Yeah,
look, Slasher's got a lot of victory. I give him kudos. I do.
The term oppression Olympics, Nancy?
No.
And let me tell you something.
The oppression Olympics. That's what it's.
And it's funny you should mention playing the victim, because don't get me wrong, whatever Harvey Weinstein did, he did some horrible stuff. But some of the women actually bettered their careers and became millionaires and popular because they offered themselves to Harvey Weinstein, even though what he did was a creep, but they still did it.
Dude, you know how many strippers I have taken into my house in Las Vegas? How many ones that we defended that were so damn smart, because you know what they're like? They're like, yeah, I sit out there by the pool in my little bikini and I'm listening to them and what they're investing in, and I'm investing my little 20, 60, 80, $700 tips a night in these corporations. Yeah, I'm telling you, because it takes a strong woman to have to put up with some of the shit that these women have had to put up. I'm just saying as a scenario, okay? Listening in. Yeah, you see what they rise above. Anybody can rise above. Nobody is stuck in that victim mentality unless you want to be stuck in that victim mentality. And there is look, I don't know about you all, but there was no help when I was growing up. There was nothing called ADD. There was nothing for child molestation. There was nothing for PTSD.
No, there wasn't.
There was nothing. It was just that. Yeah, right. There was no ADD. Now they have
there was a comedian that said, like, we didn't have ADHD when we were kids. It was just like, you're fucking stupid.
We were just hyper. We were hyper. We were bad. We were bad kids. We were bad kids.
Like,
we were
bad blood. Stupid.
It's like, black sheep. I think the term was black sheep of the family. Yeah.
I think it was around the 90s when that shit started. When was
the whole ADD thing?
With the fucking the one for kids. What's the one? Ritalin.
Oh, Ritalin.
Oh yeah. Ritalin. And, I mean, I grew up with dyslexia. They didn't. I mean, I was telling them that that's different than what I see. I had to live with it. I had to learn how to live with it, dude.
Dyslexia is when you read.
You don't understand. ADD. I was so hyper. I'm still hyper. I can't friggin' ever shut my brain off because I'm creative. Okay, that's all it is creativity. I had to learn to live with it. I had to grow above it. You see what I'm saying? And anybody can do it. It's not just for these strong people. Okay, seriously. Anybody, it's mind over matter. And but you know what it took? A lot of love from a lot of different people that I've run into over the years of my life. And if it wasn't for those people, who knows what I would be. And that's what I want to give back. I want to give back that to the next
All right.
generation.
Also,
So,
for anyone who has any sort of addictions and they want to blame it on their family's addictions, and they want to go and
that's a lie.
blah 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 blah. You can't get away with that because there's such a thing called breaking the cycle, where
Yes,
you can
sir.
choose not to take that fucking path. I know plenty of people who came from fucked up families.
My kid doesn't do
All
one
drug-addicted
damn
families that
drug.
decided not to take that route.
Right. My kid does not do, from watching me, he does not. He is not an addict. He does not. I think he smoked weed once in his life, and then I think I've seen him with a pack of cigarettes once in college.
I smoke cigarettes.
He doesn't.
I smoke cigarettes and I drink beer because I choose to, not because people in my
Exactly.
family.
Growing up as teenagers, Chris hated cigarette smoke. He used to was like, no, stop smoking that shit in front of me.
No, it's because everyone would end up blowing a cigarette right in my face. Yeah, there were people who would, no joke, like directly blow smoke right in my face.
On purpose, probably.
You know, Nancy, who I feel bad for also, is the girls that are about 16 years old and their father trained them to play soccer or wrestling. And they thought they could be champions, but now they have to go up against some guy named Keyshawn, a woman named Keyshawn, because they associate as a female. Which, fine, I have no problem with any guy who wants to transition, whatever the case may be. But I don't think that men who just like that they think they. You ever saw the Dave Chappelle show where he goes? I don't know if you was that Dave Chappelle show, but he has a comedy routine where he goes. He's acting Asian, and his friends go, "Why are you acting like that?" He goes, "This is how I feel on the inside." But when women have to go up against biological men, it's just not fair. It's just not fair.
No, we're not. There's not even. Yeah, we're just not trained to be that way. But I'm wondering though. I mean, how many women back in the dawn of time were warriors? A lot.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
Of course,
a lot.
Who was the one that used to roll with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Barbarian? Who was the other one?
That's fictional, dude.
Right, fictional, right.
Yeah, that's fictional. But
I'm sure they were Viking warriors. I'm just saying in general.
Seriously, I mean, it wasn't always women were always in the home. No, some, like in the Viking day, there were women berserkos, okay, that would go out there all buffed up like friggin'. And that's just the way that they were. But it wasn't like that was I don't even know what point that I'm trying to make. I guess I'm not even trying to make a point. It's just like, I don't know. It's just so crazy.
Well, I think my point is
so crazy.
It's a very controversial subject. I believe that children should choose their own gender and who they want to be, rather than parents saying you're going to be a she, or right, 3 years old, you're going to be a Zen, Zer, they, whatever you're going to be. Let the kid decide.
He's about to get shut down right now.
Hello, what's going on?
I was just saying, like, going into this conversation, it's like,
like Piers Morgan and Sharon Osbourne.
So what was? I got a question. I got a question. I got a question for y'all. What was this? Like when you were growing up, was there like one thing about you that when you walked in the door, your parents said, "Oh no, you stink. Take them shoes off," or them socks? What was like the stinkiest thing?
I had the like Married with Children. I had the little uncle. What was the stinky? Well, I mean, she's about to tell us a story where she got covered in like skunk shit or something like that. I'm sure, but I don't remember actually.
You got sprayed by a skunk, Nancy?
What did your parents tell you?
No, with my shoes. My shoes. I wasn't allowed to come in the house with my shoes on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's some households that would like that.
Oh, there was probably times where I came and like tracked mud on the fucking carpet.
No, I would wear my shoes with no socks. I had stinky feet. Oh yeah. My aunt in Long Island, I'd have to go downstairs because they would have those split level houses. She had 2 kitchens, one up, one down, with bathrooms. I have to go downstairs in the bathroom, wash my feet before I could even go in the house or anything. I thought I'd switch so you didn't get shut down.
Yeah, some people like us, we grew up in a generation where you actually respected your parents. They weren't your best friends. You know, they would tell you when you're doing wrong. But yeah, it's all messed up.
Yeah. Well, first of all, your parents shouldn't be your best friend.
No, there's a line that you have to draw. I mean, there's such thing as being an understanding parent and standing up for your child. And being
Don't try to say your kid's best friend. No.
Let me tell you, when I used to go to school, I used to skateboard also. I used to get into some injuries and things like that and rollerblade. And now if you go to school with one little mark on your face, one little tiny mark, they call the parents first, and then they call BCW. It's just insane.
They're almost done. I'm sorry, I was talking to my friend.
And now they just signed a new law that.
Oh, I'm smoking tobacco out of my bong. How do you like that?
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Now they just signed a new law.
Law that I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. Crap.
No, it's all good.
No, we can still hear you.
Yeah. I'm out of cigarettes, so and my little corn pipe is clogged. So
the corn pipe. That's how Sam Elliott smokes his. Remember Sam Elliott? But they just signed a new law that says that even if a regular guy, he could look like Macho Man Randy Savage, as long as he feels like a woman, he could use women's bathrooms. That's the new law, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because that opens up the door for a lot of
as a parent, okay, if that's going on, right? Let's say that my kid is young again, right? To hell if I wasn't letting my kid go into the bathroom by himself anyways. I'd be right there with him. Sorry, I don't care what bathroom it is, what it's labeled.
Fine. Let's say an 18-year-old girl goes into the bathroom
with them.
And you got some guy that looks like Batista walking in. And he's, with his big schlong, and he just shoves it in front of a woman's face. He's just stupid, but he feels like a woman. I don't know. I don't know. I just think the world is crazy.
Then you have to bob at him. Pull your knife out and say, "Here you go, buddy."
Oh, bob at him.
Shove that in someone's face again. You gotta stand up for yourself. You don't let people walk all over you, but you don't be bullied, but you don't bully back. So there has to be like some kind of happy medium that everybody can like on this ship of earth come into agreement.
Well, the lines
there is no happy medium. The battle lines have been drawn, and there is no happy medium now. Yeah, that's the sad thing.
The 0.5% minority that gets insulted is ruling the world now, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
there's no coming back from that shit now.
Oh no, we're in the craziest kind of times.
End times.
Yeah, we're not gonna see the funny comedians no more. That they're gonna say
we need to bring George Carlin back. I've been watching some of his old shit, man. Oh my god.
Oh, I listened to him on Sirius XM.
You mean like
resurrect
George Carlin from the dead?
George Carlin? Oh hell, fire.
You mean like resurrect him from the dead? I don't think he'll be too funny.
Well, we really don't die. He just moved on to a different plane.
Yeah, George Carlin, instead of that whole bit that he does about the 9 curse words or whatever you're not allowed to say or whatever, they would change it to like 9 things that you don't want to get caught with, like Dr. Seuss, Mr. Potato
Half of the stuff that he said would not be allowed now. People that should be dead, people that you should just whack over the head with the. I was listening to some stuff. Oh my god! Some people that should just be castrated at birth, and these women that should have an abortion plan in their health. Oh my god, the stuff that he was coming. I was listening. That was back in my day, and it was funny, but. Nobody took offense to it. Archie Bunker, nobody took offense to it.
Right, because the reason why nobody took offense is because comedians, they should actually get a pass, because comedians make fun of everybody, like their own nationality. In fact, comedians usually make fun of their own nationality the most, but they don't make fun of other nationalities. If you can't laugh at some stupid things, then like me, I'm 50% Greek. And Greeks are known for taking it or whatever. If someone makes a joke, I don't give a shit. I don't get offended by anything. I hardly get offended.
But just how can you? I laugh with them. I mean, pig. But do you remember All in the Family? Show All in the Family? Archie Bunker.
Yeah. That was show. Yeah, right.
Okay, so check it out. So his neighbor, George Jefferson, right? Right?
Yes.
A black man, black family, still in the same hood, right? Who rised above? Who left Archie in the dust and went moving on up, right?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
that was like, I mean, shows like that had like, and it was like, look, you blah 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 blah, and nobody took offense to it because it was funny and it was actually like really true life when you really
Right.
thought about it. Okay.
100%. And I actually was watching because they did like on every now and then on ABC Channel 7 they do like a live screening of a show. They did All in the Family. Woody Harrelson played Archie and somebody played Edith. So I watched that show, and don't get me wrong, a lot of things that he says are racist, but it's
Hell yeah.
it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like
now
it would be considered very racist,
Now,
right?
I'm going to come.
It was considered, I believe the terminology was bigot back.
First of all,
Bigot.
Archie Bunker was made to be look like at the end of every fucking episode of All in the Family.
He looked like
No
an
matter
idiot.
all the shit that Archie Bunker said, he was made to be look like the biggest moron. At
Right.
the end
That
of
is true. He was like a Homer Simpson or Al Bundy.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
And Beathead,
Ralph Cramden.
and Beathead was the big snowflake and or whatever you want to
Yes.
say. He was like the woke guy in the show, right?
But Archie Bunker was always made to be look like a fucking complete clueless moron at the end of every single episode.
Right. And now, like, housewives will, like, people will insult them. Oh, how could you just stay home and cook and take care of your family? But some women like to do things like that, like take care of their family. They, not every woman wants to go to work every day and be independent, which I have no problem with. I have no problem with women do whatever they want. But what I do have a problem with is when they award a woman a job over a guy who's way more qualified than a woman. That I have a problem.
Or somebody because of their age. Just saying.
Or because of ethnicity. And I think you should go for the person who deserves the thing the
person who, yes, it's called merit.
Right, merit, right.
Thank you.
Merit.
You have a new person in chat, Slasher.
It's not called diversity hire. Oh, what up, Jens? How you doing, bro?
Jens.
What's going on, man?
Look at Nancy. She's on top of everything. She's like, we got two drunk guys here, so Nancy's going to be like, you know what?
Oh, you got this thing coming up again, Mike.
I hope I don't.
Wait, how do you exercise?
Minimize it inside. No, just minimize it inside. I don't know what to do, dude. Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah. Go.
Wait, that one?
Yeah, hit it.
Okay. Whoops.
Oh.
And then it goes to this, and then I'll just do that. There you go.
Sorry, guys. We used my laptop from like 10 years ago. But it still works great. Nancy, you still there?
I'm here.
All right. So when you thought you were muted, what did you press a button on your computer and you thought you were muted?
I mute myself.
Oh.
Like that.
Okay.
That way I don't, if somebody's, I have a tendency, which I'm really working on, to overtalk, and I get a little rambunctious and a little hyper, so I mute myself so I don't.
That's my thing. I have a huge tendency where I don't shut the hell up. In fact, I was at a party the other day, and the neighbor came upstairs. You go, could you guys keep it down? And she goes, we don't have the music too loud. He goes, yeah, but that one guy keeps fucking screaming. That was me. So I hear you. I have a tendency to overtalk too.
I also notice that when we do these things, you get up and yell at the.
Because I feel she can't hear me. It's like far away from me. I can hear you fine, darling. Trust.
You're like,
my whole neighborhood can hear you, Mikey.
The neighborhood knows my name. The neighbors know my name.
You're like a televangelist. You're screaming at the fucking screen.
Who's that famous televangelist? Whatever.
Which one?
I don't know. You had Jimmy.
Which scumbag?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Patterson, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Jimmy Swaggart.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Jimmy Swaggart was one of them. Jimmy Swaggart was the one who has the fucking. I have sinned. And then he's crying.
But there's one guy who even got arrested and went to jail, and now he's selling apocalypse food.
What?
Oh
Yes.
my god!
He sells a box that you can just like survive. But meanwhile, if you open up the thing, you have to cook it. You have to find gas. It's so stupid. It's the stupidest thing. Everybody's trying to make money the easy way.
Wait,
Right.
what? This is a former, like one of those famous,
Yeah, very famous.
disgraced. Is it Jim Baker?
Yes, Jim Baker. He has the Baker
Jim and
box.
Tammy Baker. Oh
Right,
my!
Jim and Tammy Baker, right? And she's over there like, yeah,
I know she died. I know he's still alive though. Yeah,
no.
There
Jim
was
Baker.
back in the day. Back in the day, there was a T-shirt. There was a
Yes, he's big time with the food buckets. And Howard Stern, I was listening to Howard Stern, and he bought one of the food buckets and tried to cook it. See how fast you could cook some food on those food buckets? It was just ridiculous. But people are going to buy that shit. You can put shit on the stick and tell them it'll cure COVID, and they'll buy that shit. I mean, give me a break.
Oh, don't start me on the COVID thing.
Yeah, we'll all get into that COVID thing.
God.
The COVID thing ruined.
Fucking...
The COVID thing ruined 2020 and pretty much 2021.
Well, the last time I was allowed in the store with a bandana around my face was never. Okay.
When you robbed the store.
And if I did enter the store with the bandana on my face, I was definitely exiting with handcuffs on my wrist.
Right, you were robbing. It was a bank robbery.
Yeah.
You're a bank robber? All right, no. You don't have to divulge your legalities here.
No, I'm just saying. I was just like being facetious, you know.
See, when you come to think about it, don't you think that this whole mask wearing thing is good for like bank robbers? Remember before they have to put the mask on before they walk in?
So I remember there was a rule that was put in the banks around here years ago.
Slasher Sentinel's back.
Hello, Sentinel.
Sentinel is one of the things on Matrix, right?
There was a rule that all these banks started putting as like, you know, it's like almost instead of like a wanted sign, it was like
no hoodies or masks.
No hoodies. Sunglasses and baseball caps, I believe.
Now you can wear goggles and a mask when you walk in and rob them.
I have a gas. I'll show you.
You walk in there looking like an old timey bank robber.
Like you're on a horse with
come on, like that sort of shit.
You got your 6-shooter.
Yeah. Reach for this guy.
And let me tell you, this whole mask thing is great for criminals because they get to keep the mask on, and you know the facial recognition. I don't know how good it is if it could just detect from your eyes, but you know.
Bravo.
Now when somebody robs me, I don't know. They have a mask on. Could you describe the guy? Yeah, he had like a happy face mask on. Have a good day.
All right. So now the day, because you know there's people that have two different color eyes, right? Like there's people that will have a different color eye. Okay. No, real fucking
huskies, like dogs have that.
No, right. Yeah, there are people that have that.
Okay, good for them.
So like now you would have to. That would be like the only description you would be able to pull off reporting to the police.
He has one eye and another eye.
He has one green eye and one blue eye.
Mm-hmm. He had a mask on.
He had a mask on, which eliminates, which is just a total elimination of all descriptions right there.
Did you hear how, who is that with the, that's her?
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear how all the young people were using?
And yeah, Sentinel, this is another thing around here too. There's fucking masks everywhere on the fucking ground.
It's disgusting.
Everywhere on the fucking ground.
Yeah, masks. It used to be gloves. Now nobody's wearing gloves anymore. It's all the masks now. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Remember the beginning of this COVID thing? They were going into like a fucking outbreak.
First
CDC.
of all, when I walked in and saw someone with that fucking
face shield, yeah, it's so stupid.
When I saw someone in the fucking supermarket with that shit on, I literally stopped in the middle of the aisle like this and did the.
Yeah, all of a sudden, catching a cold will kill you.
I want to look like a firefighter. Fucking firefighter helmet is going to protect me.
We're lucky we don't have to wear hazmat suits. And you see how the media is trying to scare us again by saying, "Oh, there's new variants."
And first of all, I feel like I might have already gotten that shit like 3 times and fought it off miraculously already. I'm a walking health disaster.
Dude, you fought off. You had.
I am a walking health disaster.
He had things worse than COVID. Let me tell you that. COVID is a walk in the park.
You got your bong mask on? Is that your bong mask?
That's how I roll, man.
Is that the bong mask?
That's how you roll? That looks
I
insane.
roll when I go in the store. What's up?
Oh, is that a hazmat mask? That looks crazy. And then right now, if you wear that, you're considered a patriot. Oh, you try to protect yourself. Who's that we're looking at?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at that mask.
I mean, she went from the
Jesus, that's gonna haunt my dreams. That sight. That fucking mask was crazy. That's like one thing I don't know if any of you guys know about Slash. He's an extremely good artist. He could draw anything, and that looked.
I did not know that. You've been holding out on me?
Yeah, he's one of those guys
man.
that how talented he is. He feels bad showing it to people, but it's really cool. Right? You're an artist, right? Yeah, you're a big artist, right? So, but you know, some people just doesn't like to show their shit. I used to know a big artist. They used to
No.
That lab goes with that mask.
Hold up. Mute yourself, Mikey, for a minute. Really, Slash?
What?
I've been asking you about. I had a feeling you could draw.
Yeah.
I need some artists.
Yeah, I could draw. I've really.
He doesn't just draw that 3-dimensional box.
I've like really slacked on drawing anything lately. I used to draw like I used to just sit there and draw all the fucking time. You know that. I would just sit there and draw all the time. Like I would draw. I painted on my friend's door once. Yeah. And they were all telling me how creeped out they used to be by the shit that I painted on my friend's door.
Yeah, he drew a lot of good characters, a lot of beasts, a lot of monsters that, you know.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
No, seriously, I need some more illustrators. Seriously,
he's one of those guys though that keeps
on this.
art like to himself, like it's like his own little thing. I think.
No, I'll take.
Do you even have sketches?
I'll DM you some pictures. I do. I have
please.
Sketchbooks and notebooks, sketchbooks, notebooks. I have plenty of shit. From back in the day. There were times where I was in school and I was supposed to write shit down, and since the teacher wouldn't be paying attention to me, I would just doodle the rest of the fucking page down, and the teacher wouldn't check my fucking notebook. So,
you want to hear what kind of sick mind I have? I always wish I could draw good, so I could draw hot, beautiful, big-breasted women. I always wanted to be able to draw like a hot, you know, you see on Twitter all the time, like the way they make these, you know. I wish I could do that, but I can't. I can't.
But I'm best. I don't.
You're a good storyteller, Mikey. That's what you are. You're very animated.
Well, do you want to hear a great story?
Mike is super animated.
I'll tell you a story.
Mike's so animated, he should be a fucking cartoon character.
I'm telling you a story that embarrassed the crap out of me growing up. When I was young, in my early teenage years, I used to love the drawing, the artist aspect, and I used to pretend that I was a good artist. What I would do is I would use the tracing paper and like just trace like things, like whatever, Sonic the Hedgehog, whatever. And my parents thought I was an excellent artist. They would tell all the friends, "Oh, he's great, he's great."
And you were just a plagiarist.
I was just a plagiarist. And then one day I was in a community thing. We were all together, and she was like, "Oh, my son's the best. My son's the best." And let me tell you something. It was so embarrassing. I actually tried to draw. I think it was a Bart Simpson or something, whatever it was.
Man.
And it came out, dude. It was so embarrassing. I was a plagiarist. Yes.
Yeah. Billy Vanilli,
childhood
artist.
I'll never forget that. Actually, my nipple just got hard telling the story. It's weird. I got goosebumps. But it was fucking weird because I used to pretend that I could draw because I always wanted to draw. And when I used to see your drawings, like, damn, why can't I do that? And I used to get pissed at you because you are one of those artists that don't like to share your work. I don't see you posting anything on Twitter about your artwork ever. Unless you grew out of it, because back in the days you were great. Maybe you're crap now.
So Tommy, you draw too?
My art
Tommy
style
draws too.
What?
My art style hasn't changed.
T-
Yeah,
Tommy draws too. From what I'm reading, Tommy,
yeah.
you draw too. Damn, you guys
Motivated
been
to
hiding
draw.
out on me, man.
Motivated to draw is that's another thing too.
I'll tell you what motivates you to draw.
From a
What would motivate you to draw?
Well, back in the days, also, like when you were sketching and drawing, it was like a big thing. Like you see somebody in the train that's drawing a sketch of somebody, it's pretty cool. But when you used to do it, like he would do it for fun in front of us, but at home he would have his like real sketch work going on. But I don't like some people that
because I had plenty of books with all the stuff I used to draw.
But here's the thing with some artists, you know, like Slasher here. You draw things, but you don't feel that it's good enough to show people. Like you think they might criticize you.
No,
or
I've
something like that.
I've shown some of my old stuff on my original Twitter.
What was that? Hold on.
It was my original Twitter. I don't even know if you can find it anymore, but because I haven't even tried to go back to it.
But you must have a sketchbook at home that you.
I have plenty of sketchbooks. I have plenty of sketchbooks.
Right.
I have a lot of sketchbooks.
And what's good about him is that he wouldn't just draw things that you already see on TV. He would draw his own characters of monsters, beasts, people, big six-pack guys.
Sometimes I would do
warriors.
Sometimes I would like take a picture from a magazine,
right? Well,
like a Maxim magazine.
But you would make a lot of your own original shit. That's all I'm saying.
So would you like consider doing some illustrations for maybe a comic book?
As long as you explain what you're looking for, he could do it. He could come up with a character.
You'll see what I'll end up sending you the type of stuff that I'm at his house right now. I don't have my sketchbooks. So.
Yeah, I know if I had a talent like he had, I would flaunt it like a motherfucker. In fact, I was flaunting that talent even though I couldn't draw. I was drawing all kinds of crazy shit. Like, look what I drew. I would have that, you know, that paper that it was like light. It was almost like tracing paper.
You want
yeah, tracing paper.
No, not now. Wait. No, it's 11:30. I don't want to get into drawing right now.
No, wait.
Yeah, draw.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of paint.
Dude, we're not drawing now.
Shut up.
It's gonna kill everything, dude. Don't do this to me, dude.
Nah.
I'm about to call it a night in a few minutes anyway. The paper's over here. You're going in the wrong direction, dude. There's no drawing.
Oh, shut up or something. Shut up or something.
What are you looking for? Paper and a pen? I'll get it for you. But there's no drawing now. There's no drawing in baseball.
There's no drawing in baseball. Yeah, there is.
Okay.
No, I'll get it. I just want to show her real quick. My little toy poodle that I got. This is my little toy poodle, Mary Jane.
Oh, look at you, baby. Oh, what a sweetie. What's her name? Mary Jane?
Mary Jane, because of the weed. Mary Jane.
Yeah, I figured.
Hey, Mary Jane. Okay. I'll get the paper.
Mary Jane by Rick James on Amazon Music.
I'll get the pen.
No, don't play this song. Alexa, stop. Think I'm gonna get a pop for a fucking song?
Oh, you're right.
Fucking.
You may get shut down because of the copyright song.
Christ.
I am sorry about that. It was Lex's fault.
Jesus fucking H Christ, dude.
No, you need a good pen.
Yeah, so Tommy, I guess Tommy, you're not. I thought you were already home. Oh wow, I didn't know that you weren't home yet.
No, Tommy's still here.
Aw.
Sorry.
Let me tell you, Tommy's never leaving Trenton.
I don't say that, man. Tommy don't want to spend
he wants
life
to be
in New
home.
Jersey.
I guess you got a good point.
Tommy definitely doesn't want to spend the rest of his life in New Jersey.
No, these pens are no good.
Wait, no.
You need a better pen. You're an artist. No, that's no good. Stop it. Let me get you a better pen.
Listen to your manager there, Slash. Mikey the manager. Mikey the micromanager.
Yeah.
This might be the pen we're looking for. The manager. Let me tell you, if you had me as a manager,
Mikey
you'd be a
the micromanager. Got to get it right now. The MMM, Mikey the micromanager. Hey, Mikey. The micromanager.
That's right.
And you guys have stories? Are you kidding me? You look, y'all. Y'all telling me that you got all these great story ideas. Slasher can draw. Mike, you are animated as a mofo. There is nothing stopping you guys from frigging being your own content creator and creating some badass shit.
Other than ourselves.
Some anime, some cartoons, whatever. Take your stories and make them come to life, man.
Okay.
Nothing's stopping you.
I'm just doing a quick drawing right here.
Right on.
It's a little busted, but.
Nah, let me tell you something.
Oh man, Tommy, I feel for you, man. I can only imagine.
So funny. It's so fun in games when I'm drinking and smoking, but sometimes reality gets in the way. I had to go to work early in the week. And I did this a few times in my life. And I went
to What if this was your work? What if this was your work, though?
Oh, well, that's a good point. Then it would have to iron my shirt with Pam instead of Niagara. The spray starch I had, instead I pulled out the Pam, the buttering shit, and started buttering my shirt up. And I'm fucking ironing the shirt, and it starts smelling. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Damn,
so funny. Oh my Jesus! Listen to yourself. You're like the.
I don't think he does.
Crazy funny, man. You are crazy funny.
If I would just organize, and if I separated the Pam from the Niagara.
And don't put the Pam in the bag and sniff it. Remember, don't do that.
It's a perfect shirt.
Don't inhale the Pam.
Let me tell you something. He's drawing right now, and this is not going to do him justice because he's doing it quickly.
No, I'm doing it mad quick.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all right. Look, you know what? Talent is talent. It don't matter. Talent is talent.
Like, sometimes I draw better with a pen. Sometimes I draw
talent is not talent when you've had 20 beers and a bunch of weed.
20 beers.
Well,
I did have a bunch of weed.
Yeah. Don't even show her that picture.
I'm not.
Oh no! Show me. You gotta. You can't do that. You can't do that. I'll freaking drive up to New York and friggin' bring your neck.
Well, yeah, you can't see anyway,
right? I don't want to see. I'm like Al Bundy. Remember he had to get glasses, and when he finally put on the glasses, he was like, he saw all the things he didn't want to see.
All right. Well, it was just a quick sketch. Well, you can't even see it.
Oh man, I can't see.
Show
no, I can't.
Can't see
it.
Yeah,
some of your shit.
I can't even see.
Yeah.
Crapola.
Because of the dark room.
It's not even because of the dark room.
No, it's because of the dark room and the glare off the fucking screen. I told you. I says like, I'm like, why are we gonna stream with the fucking big screen going on? It's like, just turn the light on.
You know, we talk about making reboots of movies. What if you take a movie that was kind of crappy and made it good, like The Dark Man? Remember the movie The Dark Man?
First of all, they made like 4.
What if you reboot that?
Didn't they make like 3 or 4 straight to video?
Return of Durant. They end up getting stupid. But Dark Man was an interesting premise. How long did he have with that skin? Like 90 seconds before it started melting?
Let's see.
You guys would be funny. You guys would be so good at like, well, you're good at what you're doing with like the movie reviews and stuff like that. But if you could like animate that, OMG, that would be so funny.
Oh, put some like bubble like anime things in there, or
no, like actually have like
cartoon animation while we're talking.
Yeah, like drawings of you guys moving and talking and just like totally improvising. Like you guys are like Laurel and Hardy, like you guys are like funny. You're funny together, especially when you do the videos of you guys doing the movie reviews, and you guys are just talking. You don't have a live stream going on. I was cracking up, man. The first time I saw you guys, I was pissing my pants. I'm like, these guys are like friggin' comedians, but you were real. It wasn't like it was staged or scripted or anything. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, scripted. I wish shit is scripted. Oh, don't forget your line.
I don't know if you would be able to follow a script.
Oh, follow a script.
Well, you won't be no Percocet script, that's for sure. You'd be more like a Ritalin
I
one.
would, but I'd have to be sober. So
Follow a script.
Nah, I couldn't. I could never. I couldn't. I improvise and you know what the worst thing is if I do a video and then I look at my video, I friggin' delete it right away. I have to either post them or it's the same with like my writings and stuff, especially like my dark poetry. It's crap. How many stuff have I burnt and thrown away that I thought was crap that everybody else thought was like really good? And like, that's crap.
Nancy, I try to go back and watch some of the YouTube things that we. Let me tell you, I'll turn it on. I hear myself talking, and I turn it off quickly, and then Slasher goes, "Why didn't you like the video?" I'm like, "Dude, I can't even watch the fucking video of us. It's horrible."
Listen what Tommy.
Okay. All right. So now
Tommy says Mikey couldn't read a script nor understand a script.
Yeah. Tommy said this. But you couldn't read nor understand the script.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Okay. I'll try to read a book and I have to read the paragraph 5 times before I figure out what they're talking about.
Nancy, I'll tell you right now, one of the reasons I started my own YouTube channel, partially because this motherfucker.
Oh, we wanted to come up with a podcast years ago, and then we didn't get into it.
This is the second motherfucker that was like, yeah, let's do something online.
And I got lazy.
And it's just.
And then Slasher comes over one day and goes, I started my own shit.
And turned into a big old fucking bowl of fucking Frosted Flakes.
He got pissed at me. He goes, it was a whole fucking thing. Mike said we're going to do a podcast. We're going to do a fucking podcast.
So, if you're going to actually look up names to copyright, right?
I don't know.
Like you did, right?
I copyrighted
this motherfucker looked up names.
Anything goes,
right? Looked up names to copyright, and then just like
I actually, I started it, but I didn't finish it.
He's like,
yeah.
And
I got a mouthful for this guy. No, he's right though. He's right, but I think he would have started.
But he's not the first one. There was someone before who left me high and dry to do this sort of shit, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it myself.
The only way to get things done is to do it yourself. I agree with you.
What does that mean, Jens? Take the effing elephant. What does that mean?
Take the effing elephant.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I hope it's not a shot at me.
I don't know, because I have a talking elephant in my purse, so I hope you've not been spying on me again. No, I'm just kidding.
You can see beyond your avatar.
I had a talking elephant in my purse, literally.
That's why I'm here now. Partially because of him.
She can see your whole David Bowie shrine you have.
Oh, no, that's only when you wake up looking like Ziggy Stardust. I don't know what happened.
When you wake up looking like Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah, she said, I didn't mean to look like this. I just happened. Let me tell you, she knew what she was doing.
It just happened. It did. It just happened.
That's what she's telling people.
I have blonde white hair. I now have red hair. I have no idea what happened.
You have no idea. You woke up right one day.
No.
That's like woman that gets lap band surgery and say, yeah, I lost 100 pounds.
First of all, my hair is so insane. I wake up certain mornings looking like Bill Murray.
Oh, that's funny. No, but my friend Chris.
Krusty the Clown type shit.
You wait one.
Hey, look, don't bring up my ex-husband. We still have not found the body yet.
Oh, she's like Carol from Tiger King. She don't know
I'm
where
Mrs. Krusty. I was remember Slash. I was Mrs. Krusty one day.
Your husband's name was Krusty?
No, I make myself characters.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a writer. I'm a method writer, so I turn into my characters that I'm writing about.
Imagine that. You marry a guy and find out that his nickname is Krusty. And then you start introducing
I have this I have a Krusty the Clown shirt, and I was always messing with my one friend Bill and coming up on his streams as different people all the time. At one time I just had the picture of Krusty the Clown and it said Mrs. Krusty. We can't find the body. I killed Krusty.
Oh my God.
Let's see off camera how crusty it is.
I was a big Krusty the Clown fan. Dude, I'm about to call him right in a few minutes anyway. You can just continue this. No, let me shut up. It's Sunday night.
Oh, okay. Wait. So
No, wait.
I hope I'm saying. Wait, I hope I'm saying Jens. I hope I'm saying your name right. So it's from Darkman, where he is at a fair. Oh, so that's
Council.
the elephant thing. Okay, thank you.
Oh,
for
that's
that.
what he means. Oh, I get it now. Oh, because some people remember that movie more than I do.
I want to see how bad my Krusty the Clown haircut is right now. So, because Mike just gave me a haircut.
I just gave him a called sober cuts. He insisted I give him a haircut when I'm sober, which I did.
Oh, that's the worst time to cut your hair. Look, you can wake up. Oh, you can't see because I got my green light on, but you can wake up. I used to have blonde hair. But then again, my friend Chris recorded me talking to the TV in my sleep. Apparently, I talked to my ex-husband through the TV when I'm mad at him in my sleep. Yeah, I heard myself. He tape recorded. He goes. I didn't know if you were faking it or if you were really. I said no. I was asleep. I said let me listen to that. And all of a sudden I heard and blah blah blah, babe, just like that. I said, oh, I'm talking to my ex-husband. Yeah. I said, where was it? He goes, yeah, but you were talking to the TV. I said, oh, I guess apparently that's how I communicate.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's
Tell me
what
if
you're
that's not
saying.
crazy shit.
Yeah, he was talking about Darkman.
Yeah,
the
I'll
elephant
take-
thing.
Give me the fucking elephant. That's what it was.
Right.
He breaks that guy's fucking hand, or he breaks his finger. The dude's
My
like,
hair don't look bad. Your hair doesn't look bad.
no? Okay.
Well, it's not cold or anything.
Well, I also have hat hair. But
Cat hair.
but he gave me this.
I gave him a little trim on the sides, like Divergent.
That looks
Trim.
cool. That looks cool.
It's
Ain't nothing
comfortable.
wrong with that. You could wake up looking like David Bowie, and you're a female. Okay.
This woman fantasizes about David Bowie. I guarantee.
Oh my God, I loved
I
him. You
guarantee
have
you.
no idea.
She's saying, "Oh, David Bowie."
I loved David Bowie. Like, oh, he was the bomb. David Bowie, Phil Collins. Let me see who else was I in. Jack Nicholson.
You know what's funny about Phil Collins?
Mike's a big Phil Collins fan.
Oh my God.
And I hated to see him in his later years, how he is now with the wife taking advantage of him, and he can't walk that much. Phil Collins has some good music.
No,
Not only that, he is sexy as all get out. He is gorgeous.
Oh, wait, you said Phil Collins is sexy?
Right now,
Yeah, hell yeah.
What?
he can't even stand. I think.
I never heard a woman refer to Phil Collins as.
Well,
Oh
maybe.
my God.
Maybe
Yes.
during the,
Is it because of his music or because of how you like the way he looks?
I think a combination of both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't like him in the earlier days, but now that he's more mature. But I'll tell you who I really think is hot. Jack Nicholson. Yeah, I like them bad boys.
People like
she didn't like
like,
him in his earlier days.
I've never heard women refer to them as sexy, like Phil Collins, like
sex symbol, right?
Billy Joel, like.
Oh, not Billy Joel. No. Phil Collins. Let me see. David Bowie. Jack. I'll say it again. Jack Nicholson. Yeah, he's got to be like my ultimate, like crazy.
Well, women did always. I know. Yeah, I did know that Jack Nicholson always seemed to have this kind of like Hollywood thing where women thought he was sexy, even though he was always crazy ass looking Jack.
He did a lot of crazy movies like The Shining.
Yeah.
Well, but then again, they put me on Prozac when I was 13, so that explains a lot.
That actually explains everything.
Right?
So you're saying it was kind of like hero worship?
No, I just, you know what it is? I think it's the combination of just their performance, how they perform, their passion in what they do, and I think that makes any man or person sexy in my book. Their passion behind what they're doing. I don't know, and I've always liked them bad boy types, so yeah.
Well, yeah, he was a bad boy type. Doesn't he like swing golf clubs at people trying to take pictures of him?
I'd be swinging golf clubs right with him. Don't worry, babe. I got this one.
Then
Yeah.
you get into fucking like fist fights with paparazzi and shit.
Dude, don't even criticize that. You would be the worst celebrity. You'd be worse than Alec Baldwin. People come to your door. You would try to keep.
No, I don't think I would. No,
Yes, you would. You have a.
No.
I see you get pissed at people.
No.
Way
All right.
less than that.
If they show up at my doorstep, that's one thing. If I'm out trying,
That's what paparazzi does. They at your doorstep.
But just sometimes they'll catch people at the gas station or at a drive-through.
They'll
like
get you taking a leak in a
shit.
bathroom at a Mets game. They'll get you. And
All right,
you would
well,
get pissed at them.
if it gets to that sort of shit, yeah, I would do that.
You would be the worst celebrity. Worse than Britney Spears. Worse than everybody who hates paparazzi.
First of all, Britney Spears wasn't that bad celebrity until she got driven to the brink.
By paparazzi. Did you see the documentary? It's crazy. Anyway.
She wasn't a bad celebrity until she got driven to the brink.
Dude, you've been driven to the brink from birth. Okay?
No, I guess.
You were born pissed.
I guess because of the people I was related to.
I'm just saying. I don't understand why this woman Nancy here is not part of a bunch of, like, in other words, she's great to have on a stream. Like, how come she's being like JJ involved in 20 different streams?
Nancy goes around.
Nancy's around the different streams. She gets around. Nancy, you there?
Hold
Nancy? Okay, I'm holding up. I'm still holding.
All right, so who would you say is a good example of a celebrity that's like
that don't mind the paparazzi?
That you never hear a goddamn bad thing about. That you have
Tom
never
Hanks.
heard. No. Well, there was the whole.
I'll tell you who. Charles Bronson.
That you never heard of.
He was just a death wish motherfucker.
No, but you never hear anyone complaining about it. Because even
Charles
back
Bronson,
in the day,
he kept his private life really private, and as far
Well,
as I
that's
know, I
funny
never
because
heard
it's
anything
You never
really.
heard Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone getting into fights with
Nancy,
paparazzi.
it really wasn't that private because his wife starred in a bunch of movies with him. It really wasn't that private.
Well, but you know what I mean. I mean, I don't think that I heard much about. For some reason, Charles Bronson just comes to mind.
Yeah,
Maybe because I love the movie The Mechanic so much. And we were talking about that the other day.
Yeah,
maybe.
I love that.
Ooh, and she had Michael Vincent.
I saw most of the Bronson movies.
Oh, you
And
pop
I find my Bluetooth.
Well, he used to watch them. My brother hated it when he was watching. Let's put it like this. Slash is the kind of guy, if we really had a real life movie like The Purge, he would go out there and try to kill all the people that he felt were doing wrong. He would go out there in gear and just start killing motherfuckers. The Purge. You know The Purge is? I would too, I think. No, actually, I would hide.
First of all, The Purge is a stupid idea. Like, for a movie premise, it's such a stupid idea. Crime is legal for 24
hours.
That's such a
12 hours,
stupid
right.
idea.
Well,
I hated that movie.
But she dropped out again. I guess we're over. I guess we're done anyway.
But anyway.
Should we say goodbye to her or wait till she comes back?
I'll wait till she comes back.
All right. Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, because I really do have to call tonight. And, I just hope in the future that we have a panel with like 6 or 7 people. I think Sundays are a bad day for people. What's the best day to get people on a panel? In your experience. Like, what is the best day to do a YouTube thing?
I don't know. It always changes up.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Because there was one time we did a live thing where we had like 6 people and people coming and going.
I did try. I put it in the group chat. I put the link in the group chat.
But again, Sunday night is a hard night. And you didn't advertise it from early. It's not like people.
No, I did. I posted that I was going to be doing this.
Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Who gives a shit? I have fun doing it, so that's all that matters.
Oh, wait till she comes back and then I'll say goodbye.
Imagine this whole thing gets. Well, I don't want to bring it up, but what was I playing? Oh, some bullshit, right?
No. It would have shut me down already, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It would have shut me down already. I played a public domain movie, and I
A public domain.
I have to keep saying
That's
it.
like singing "Happy Birthday" and getting shut down.
Happy
Birthday's a public domain song.
No. It wasn't just like, because usually when I do the watch parties, I put the link in the chat, and then I say, you know, like I put the movie link in the chat, and I say, we're gonna watch the movie. Watch along with us. So we could all.
But movies are.
Wait. Let me say this.
Okay.
Let me finish what I'm saying before you
Watch
fucking
party movies are
sidetrack
not
me.
fun.
Let me finish what I'm saying before you
Okay.
sidetrack me. So I did this one other time with this fucking it's a public fucking domain movie, Night of the Living Dead. Of course, I didn't get struck for it at all. I was able to show the movie like on the side screen like this.
Okay, I hear you.
I was able to show the movie. Hello again, Nancy.
Sorry.
No problem.
No, I had to find my Bluetooth and then I lost connection.
Nancy, up to a bunch of shenanigans. She's up to something.
Not you.
So I was explaining to him how I got shut down for showing a public domain movie.
A public domain. That's
From
like singing
two-
"Happy Birthday."
From two different sources. One from the YouTube source and one from another source that Krish. I don't know if you met Krish. You might have met Krish. He was the one who found the second source to get it other than from YouTube. And then they're like, no, you're done. First of all,
If
they shut me
YouTube-
down. They shut me down before that.
See,
They
that's
shut
so
me down.
stupid.
They even shut me down before that.
If YouTube it has a movie that's free on YouTube, why shouldn't you be able to
But
watch it
also-
with other people?
Also, why if it's a public domain movie? If it's a fucking
Right.
public domain movie.
Yeah, public domain means that anybody.
Right.
Yeah, it's
You
Happy
would
Birthday.
think,
There's
right?
songs. It's
You
so
would
stupid.
think, right? But we were waiting for you to come back, Nancy. But Mike's gonna turn into a pumpkin, so I gotta go home right now.
I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin because it hit midnight. I would have actually 5 minutes, right? I'll turn into a pumpkin in 5 minutes because it's midnight.
That's right. It's almost tomorrow. Yes, it's almost tomorrow.
But Nancy, thank you very much for coming through. I appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Oh,
Thanks for
Nancy, let
having
me tell
guys.
you,
It's been
you
fun.
just opened up Pandora's box. She has to be a regular every single time we stream. She has to be, and if she's
Well,
not, I'm gonna find her.
Oh, he
Well,
don't know what he's asking for, does he, Slash? He don't know what he's asking.
When I'm at my house, I drop just as much as Nancy does.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
But I'm not talking about dropping. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that she should be a regular. She's like awesome. So I'm just saying that
Aw.
she should be like a
Thank you.
regular person that's on our streams. I would think.
So follow her.
I have my moments.
I will follow her on Twitter. Yes.
I have pretty. I could be pretty friggin' out there though sometimes too. So.
But that's the best. That's the best. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I will tell you that I am having on Wednesday.
Yeah, I have
On Wednesday at 8:00 Eastern Standard on my babbling bullshit. I'm doing a late night babbling bullshit, and I'm having Storyman Jack on. So you guys come and hang out. We're gonna. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right on. Listen, I'm calling it right on. Right on. Wednesdays, right on like WRITE, right on Wednesdays with wacky, wonderful writers. So, and I would love to have you guys on, and I would love to show some of your artwork. Just saying.
So, right.
I dedicate. Let me tell you. Save the date. I'll save the date. This Wednesday.
Go find me.
How
on
long
my
is it though? What time you started, Nancy? What time you started?
Well, I got a YouTube channel.
What time are you gonna start?
Mike, I'll send you her fucking YouTube channel link and her.
Yeah, I'll link you up. Slash.
I'll send you. I'll
Anybody
send
else?
you.
Oh, I'll be on Nancy's
Yeah.
live stream any day. Are you
And
kidding me?
everybody down there, and Maura, I'd like to have Maura and Tommy and anybody else who wants to stop by, please do. Yeah.
But so Tommy Good looking brother. Thank you for
Tommy
coming
didn't
through.
join the panel tonight.
A couple people didn't.
Did you not
A
invite
couple
him?
people didn't. No, I put
That's
the
because they're up to
no.
no
I
good.
put the link in the chat.
That's
bro.
because he's
I
doing
put the link in the
perks
chat.
and 50-50 Mad Dog.
I put the
Yeah,
link.
but you know what? A lot of people don't like me, Mikey. So they got to get over that too.
Well, I like you, Nancy. And if
Yeah,
anyone
thank
don't like
you.
you, then
It's so good. But
I know.
I like you,
I'm
Nancy.
what is this?
I'm tough to swallow sometimes. I know it. I'm working on it.
You always been nothing but cool with me, Nancy.
Oh,
You always
thanks.
been nothing but a fucking sweetheart towards me, Nancy.
Thanks. I try. Oh, Tommy says he's having problems with the internet past 2 days. Must be. Well, it's been storming.
I bet Mikey. No, wait. Go back up a second. Go back up on the chat. Somebody said I bet Mikey. What you want? Go back up there. Yeah, go back up a little bit. Wait. I bet Mikey gets
Lost in grocery stores.
Oh, I do, dude. I got lost at Whole Foods.
You're not helping yourself.
well, he's
You're
right
not.
though.
You're not helping
I get
yourself.
up Mikey gets lost.
You are
Oh, that's too funny.
farther from helping yourself than you've ever been.
Okay.
Too funny. Too funny.
By the way, they're on my target list. They're getting disliked.
Tommy Jens.
Why is you know what? Somebody,
Sentinel.
oh my God.
Well, they all say they get lost in grocery stores.
Oh, hold up. No, I'm
No,
not
no.
happy.
No, I don't. No, it's all right. It's fine. But
Who else was here? Let's
but
see.
whoever said that it get
Let's
lost,
see who else
Trying
was
to
here.
hack
No,
the
Mike.
internet.
whoever said it get lost in grocery stores really got it.
Mike,
Really got it right.
Listen, nobody comes. I promote these fucking things left and right. I promote these live streams left and right. Nobody else does. And I want to fucking thank everyone in the chat. So I'm wrapping this up.
Okay, thank who you want.
JJ?
How do you thank them? You hit a button? Anyway, what I'm saying is, though, I got lost in the grocery store the other day. Lost meaning...
Optic Racer. Ensign Ricky.
I just wish they would have joined the live chat. I want to hear what...
Well, no one did. Nobody did. So, well, nobody but Nancy and JJ for 5 minutes because JJ is a superstar.
Oh, you said he may be coming up to visit this week.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, come on Wednesday.
Anywho.
That's when we're doing our thing with Nancy.
Yeah.
No, Tommy wanted to go to the fucking Wonder Wheel, bro.
The Wonder Wheel? Is it open?
I don't know.
What is this, the Warriors movie?
Anyway, Nancy, thank you very much.
Warriors.
Later,
On
folks.
play.
Thank you. I posted my link. I don't know if it went, but I tried to post my link in the
No.
I'll give him.
I'll give Mike your links.
I'm going to follow you on Twitter.
I'll give Mike your links.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Link
Okay.
us up.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks. Because I can never do this in that stupid little square.
All right.
Oh, here I did it in private though.
Night.
I did it in the private chat. Oh, look, I got it. Night, y'all.
Later, everybody.